Let's get this shit going, man.
There's the bubble.
Alright. So, last session, you guys made your advancement towards the castle.
Sir.
You guys managed to, upon arrival, you guys managed to find the detective from Port Tourmaline, and you also found Pangor hidden in a shack. The detective was really just distraught, and you couldn't get him to speak or anything. He was just in absolute fear. Upon not being able to get anything out of him, you guys decided just to leave him in a shack and head farther towards the castle. And you guys arrived at a courtyard where suddenly, fear was struck by a tree blight. You guys managed to hold your own and take down the tree blight. It was not an easy fight, but you guys did pull through. And then you guys came across a group of vampire spawns surrounding a pillar, and they were just all like chanting. You guys all tried to attempt to put a stake through all their hearts, but only BDF succeeded in the strike, and combat quickly followed afterwards. You look over, and Pangor and Mbakong just suddenly just kind of freeze frame, and it seems like they're of no help.
Sub in Daichi. We're not gonna have Pangor and Mbakaung. Can we have Daichi back?
I don't have any.
We're gonna find him in the next room, like in Left 4 Dead 2.
I don't have any like portal spells.
Coaching it out.
Help! Somebody get me.
I'm sure I could if I had any sort of dimensional magic.
We decided at the beginning, at the end of last session, to finish the turn, so we started off with the beginning of initiative. I'll paste it into the chat so we know what the initiative is.
I think I'm last, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
I honestly don't remember how many spell slots I used last session.
You used 2 magic missiles, I know that.
Yeah, I know I used at least 2 magic missiles.
I think that's all you used.
Yeah, I think it died by the time you did your second magic
missile.
missile.
Hit it for like 4 million damage.
Oh yeah, you killed it with magic missile. That's right.
It was
so yeah. Was it 3?
3 million damage. I said.
Oh,
not 4.
Okay, cool.
All right, so let's get this show on the road. First up is Spawn 1. That is which one? The one that Jesse currently has his hands into the back of. So that's basically like a grapple, I would assume. Jesse, we're gonna be doing a strength contest.
It wasn't an attempt at a grapple. It was an attempt to hopefully kill it, but I think I'm just kind of stuck now.
Oh, okay.
So we can call it a grapple since I kind of am sitting there with my arms in it.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do a strength contest and try and break free.
If it fails, I just tear it in half. Calcon, Mortal Kombat 9 fatality.
Alright, let me know what you roll.
Okay. I keep forgetting to spawn in my very own dice.
Oh, my bad. You guys.
Last time.
I know, I just wish I had my own to roll. We got... Shit, I forget what my goddamn... Hold on. Is that a 6 or a 9? I'm pulling up something.
9.
9, okay.
What'd you get all together?
9 plus, whenever my character sheet loads. It is 9 plus 3 for 12.
You win, so it's currently still grappled.
That's actually a 14, but...
Yeah, you still beat it. So it's technically grappled right now with you. Up next is Matt.
Okay. I'm going to approach the one in front of me, and I am going to attempt to grapple it. I don't know why they just stop. I'm gonna use the Pringles tap.
Is that a grapple like
Tower.
that's an attack grapple, or is that like just
Yeah, that is an attack grapple. Yeah.
okay?
That would be a 14.
That does not hit.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to grapple it again with my second attack. That is a 20, not that.
That hits.
Okay, and since I landed my grapple, I'm going to attempt to power bomb it. So I'm gonna roll an attack roll.
Compliments of Captain Insano.
Hit. So it is grappled.
Grappled. Okay.
And that is, I believe, the end of my turn.
All right. And then up next is Robert. No, Robert. It's this. Jared.
He's
It's
standing
you.
there.
Or
Jared's
Jared.
AFK.
Classic.
Jared's the new Robert.
It's like a fucking hopping virus.
It's never
As
me.
one of them leaves, the next person just becomes fucking incapacitated. Anthony left, it spread to Robert. Robert leaves, it spreads to Jared.
We're gonna be doing a three-man party soon.
Yeah, for real. You want to just skip and come to him?
Yeah, just
Yes. It's
put him
fine.
down in the initiative order, I guess.
What?
Oh, he's there, he's there.
As soon as we give up on him. It's your turn,
Alright.
Jared. You're back
Which
here.
one of you guys hit?
I
Matt has one grappled. Matt and Jesse have their 2 grappled. I don't.
Alright, let me see if I'm in range to paralyze it. Let me
like
pull up my
120
spells.
feet, I think.
I think the 160. Let me pull up my spell list.
Old person. It won't load.
What level is that?
It
Level
is
2.
60 feet. You're in range.
Am I?
It looks less than 60 feet.
You're not that far away. You're about 30 feet.
Okay. Let me look what I have to roll real quick. Old person.
They have to
Is this a
beat a wisdom
humanoid?
saving throw. Yeah.
What counts as a non-humanoid? Like the tree, I guess? Like stuff that's just
Or like a
Human-
golem or like a dragon.
Humanoid's gonna be like anything that's kind of like flesh and is shaped in like a human.
A humanoid is anything that's like bipedal and looks remotely like a human. But
Anything that, has humanoid features.
Yeah, it needs to
human
be
features.
a wisdom saving throw, and I forget how to calculate that.
It should be a
What would
spell
that be on
save.
my
DC.
Spell save.
Oh, my DC? Okay. And scroll down. Alright, so it has to be to 13. Or else it's paralyzed.
What kind of roll?
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
17.
Fuck you, bro. I used 17. Should have just used magic missile.
Yeah. You get a 1 extra action per turn, right? Like a dash
No,
or whatever?
Oh,
Because we were
you either get
using
an
that-
action.
Yeah. Dash is a bonus or is an action. It's only a bonus action if you're a rogue.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just stop here then.
You can move though, but if
Yeah,
you're
you
within
can use
range
your
of
move.
it-
He's a wizard, so
Yeah, I'm alright.
Alright.
he's good where he's at.
Up next is spawn number 2, which is currently grappled. It's only to attempt to break free.
And it's the strength contest.
Yeah.
6.
That's unfortunate.
Second roll was a 15.
It's got an 8. So it's still grappled.
Gonna stay that way.
You do notice that it does look like some of the wounds that's been inflicted to this just kind of start to just vanish. So
Don't worry, they'll open back up.
do 6. All right, and then up next is number 3, which is the one in front of Nick. And Nick, it is
It
going.
goes before me. Cringe.
Yeah, and it's going to make 2 attacks at you.
Yep.
Does 15 hit?
It does.
Or it'd be 15 plus
It does.
6. Yeah, so 21.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. 15 hit, you didn't need to add the 6.
All right, and then it does 7 plus 6,
No.
13.
No.
Okay, so only 1 hits.
Yeah.
You will take 1 wound creature for the vampire. You take 6 piercing damage, and then you take
because I'm
yeah, and then you take 7 necrotic damage.
That is not halved.
Don't you have armor that negates some damage or something?
I'm not wearing armor.
Oh. But doesn't armor class like negate damage?
No.
Right.
It just
Armor class just adds to your. Well, if you're wearing armor, it adds to your armor class. But
yeah.
people like barbarians and monks have unarmored armor, natural armor.
All right, and that is the end of its turn, and now is your turn, Nick.
Okay, I am going to recklessly attack, which gives me advantage, and I'm gonna try to stab it with the stake that I have. And then its next attack on me has advantage.
All right.
Okay, got a 3, good one. So that doesn't hit. Got an 8, cool. I assume you don't add. It's just like strength to this.
Yeah, you
okay.
would be proficient with it, and I think it would be Dex. Yeah.
So I would add 3, so 11.
That does not hit.
Well, I'm just standing here then, I guess. Until someone comes to save me.
Someone comes.
All right. Up next is number 1 in front of Jesse. We're the one grappled by Jesse. It is going to attempt to break free again.
Grapple.
Strength contest, Jesse.
Contest this.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just a heads up, fellas. We do have 2 inspiration, so
We don't need it.
I'm just saying if it comes down to it,
Action?
it lets you basically get a read through on whatever if you expend it.
Oh. I wish we had our fucking paladin.
That's a 7.
It had a 5 plus 8. Is that 7? Everything added up.
Yeah, it's a 7.
All right, so it's going to break free, and it's going to make a claw attack at you.
Damn, boys, hurry up! I can only hit one target.
I gotta find my fucking way back over to the dice.
See, this is what I'm talking about. 30-minute turns, Devin. This is bullshit.
Does a 24 hit?
Good one. Good one.
You said it does?
Well, yeah, I would hope 24 hits, bro. Like, you think he's wearing 3 plate armors?
Devin's like, oh, did you say yes?
Are you wearing 4 plate armors, a shield, and like a ring of defense?
I wonder
Is
if
this
Like
it?
a castle
I
on
don't
your
know.
body right now.
All right, so
Plus for wearing the pelt of a fucking minotaur on my head.
Jesse, take 8 slashing damage,
Okay.
and that is the end of its turn. And then we go back to Matt. who currently has his wrapped up. Jesse, 1 second. Jesse, you also noticed that some of its wounds kind of heal.
Okay.
Do a little bit of light reading to figure out how my thing works with extra attacks. It's like the thing that lets me do another maneuver.
That's what you guys to think real quick. What all do you know from modern vampire movies? Like, what do you know about? Like, has anyone watched a vampire movie? Like,
Yep,
think
they
about
can't see
it.
themselves in the mirror. They can't go in the sun.
They can't
Well,
cross
that's
running
the way.
water.
They can't cross running water.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
I
something you would know
don't-
from a movie. That's literally just D&D lore, I'm pretty sure.
And
thought
there's
that-
also a really big one that you guys
Yeah.
could have been. There's a really
you
big
can't
one.
go to a house without being invited.
That is a thing.
That is a big one. They just keep outside and then you get to hide.
It's true.
I don't know. I mean, I want the XP.
Yeah, I don't-
There's garlic steaks. I already staked one.
Yeah, dude, I don't.
Sunlight. We don't have radiant damage because
No.
Robert's not here.
Even if he was, he would just suck
Who
peen
knows?
and play Gunfire Reborn.
I don't.
I just want you
see
guys to
another
know
way.
you don't have to like combat. You guys do not have to commit to just beating the shit out of shit the whole time.
Well, I already killed one in one hit.
I know. I was just letting you guys know because you guys are kind of in a shitty situation right now.
Alright, I'm gonna make a fucking stake attack at the one I have in my. I'm gonna try to stake it through the heart from my grapple.
We need to
You
make
need
a
to close-
garlic machine gun.
Why don't you clothesline 3 of them and then we run inside the house?
Alright,
We need to make a garlic flail. 3
and
balls of garlic on chains.
Yeah, our paladin would probably use that, but he's not here.
so you said it's dex for the stake attacks.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm adding my dex and being proficient with improvised weapons. I would add my proficiency to that as well. Right?
I'm sorry.
That's how it
No,
works?
you wouldn't be proficient with the stake.
It's an improvised weapon. is it not?
You're okay. You're proficient with that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you
I
would
would
be.
add my proficiency. Alright,
Yeah.
there's a like 18 hit.
Yeah,
Okay. Was it just a D4?
it'd be D6.
Oh, I don't know where one of those is. Yamana. I threw it off the cliff. Yamana. 5 plus dex. Or you don't add dex to damage, do you? Or yeah, you do.
You had the dex, but not the proficiency.
All right, 7 damage. And
It's
he's
dex plus proficiency, 2 hits. Dex.
You said how much? So 10? You said
got
What?
7.
7? Okay. Math right now has left me.
Oh,
There you
no.
go.
At least rocks.
All
Are
right.
you grandma's?
And is that? I'm sorry. What?
Are you still at your grandma's?
Yeah.
Hog.
Very.
Is he writhing on the floor?
Yeah. When you put the stake into its chest, it immediately just kind of freezes up and falls to the ground.
All right.
Oh.
So with the having 2 attacks, since I use my action to attack, I can't use my second attack as another action, correct? I would have to take the second attack action for multi-attack.
Can't use it as like a leap to hold.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, since I attacked once, can I dash still?
Go to that
No.
5e combat sheet that I posted in the help channel.
I'm like 99%
I'm
sure you can't, because
Pretty sure I can't.
the second attack isn't like another action. It's just like an additive onto your first action.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So-
It doesn't even mention.
Either way, I can move to where I'm going. So, okay, I'm going to walk past this one and move to the one in front of Nick and make another stake attack at it. with
Do you
advantage
have
'cause I'm near
do you
Nick?
have an extra stake? I thought everybody only had one at that one point. Did it
Do you
make
leave it?
more?
Do you leave it in them? I kind of figured you just stabbed them and pulled it out.
Are you pulling it out? Is my question then?
It's a little too late for
I
that
don't,
one.
you know, we haven't really. You know what? Fine. I'll grapple it. I'll leave it in because it sounds like there's gonna be consequences if I take it out.
Okay, so
And since I'm within 5 feet of you, Nick, I get advantage, right? That's how that works.
Let me double. It's like, hold on. Yeah, since the creature is within 5 feet of me and is hostile to me, you have advantage on it.
I got a 16, so I think it grappled it
That-
already. But
yeah.
just in case, I got a 14, so you feel better. I missed one of them, so it's grappled.
Okay.
And since I grappled it, I'm going to. I'm going to. Would the other vampire be considered in an adjacent tile? For my own sanity?
It's like about 10, 15 feet away.
10, 15 feet? Okay. In that case, I'm going to attempt to powerbomb it. Compliments of Captain Insano.
All right.
Thank you.
And I'll also have advantage on this, so let's see if I crit, because that one hits. No. Okay, so does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Throw your own rhetoric back in your face. Alright, so power bomb takes 2 stamina, 4d6. And roll a con saving throw of 13 or he's stunned.
13 con, you said. That does not beat, so it's stunned. And stun just means it can't move for a turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the damage, so it's fucking 14. Takes 14 damage.
I was at 14. That
Not 14. I'm that bad
That's
at math.
19.
Yeah.
That's 19. I was gonna say I'm really bad at math. I did the 10 and then I had the 9 and the 10 separated in my head and then I added the 4 to it.
God damn it! I'm getting tired. I need you guys to start doing less damage and probably pull out the calculator.
Dude, what do you mean? These things hit for like 25.
Yeah, I literally got hit for 27 on the
That
first
tree-
hit, so.
That tree almost one-shot me.
All right.
Yeah, like 3 dudes.
Is that the end of your turn, though?
Yeah, I did like 6 things. I'd hope it's the end of my turn.
All right, Jared, it's your turn.
You don't have this one grappled, do you? Doug?
I don't have any of them. Actually,
This one-
it doesn't.
This
It
one
doesn't
is
say
paral-
that
Oh,
which
good.
would call it breaks grapple, but I'm just going to assume that slamming it on the floor would break grapple. So I don't have anything grappled right now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use chill touch, so I need a D8. Or no, what do I use to hit? The 20, right? And then I have to...
Yes. You roll the d20 to hit, and then if it hits, you roll the damage dice. Plus your whatever the fuck.
Can't put it in the fucking Pringles. That map sucks.
Put it in the Pringles. Put it in the Pringles. Oh, it's rolling down the Pringles.
Free thinkers until they see the
13.
Pringles can.
As a third, I don't really do this much, so I'm not really... Do I add anything to this?
So it would be your spell casting or spell attack bonus, which is int +2, I think. If I'm not mistaken, so.
My intelligence is +3, so I do a +2 on top of that.
Yeah, because you're proficient, right? I would imagine,
yeah.
right? So 18 in total.
Yeah, is 18 hit?
Yeah, 18 hits.
Alright, now I need a D8, which I'm not really sure which one that is.
And which one are you doing? Are you doing one in front of them or the one that's over
I'm
here?
gonna do the one in front of Nick.
Front
Actually,
neck, okay.
I'm gonna do the one from BDF, actually. Help him out a little bit.
Go ahead. I can move on
yeah,
to the next one.
I just need a D8. Which one is that?
Looks like 2 pyramids combined.
Where is it at? Do we have?
It's right. You're right next to it.
There's one.
That's just yeah.
That is it. It's literally a pyramid on top, pyramid on bottom.
Yeah, it's both. 3.
Plus your something. I think it's just ant.
What was
Yeah.
that modifier?
Hit an
Might
undead
be-
target. It also has disadvantage on its attack rolls until next turn. I assume this is an undead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you hit it with that, you notice that it doesn't seem like it does that much damage. But how much damage did you roll?
3 plus.
Plus 3, I believe.
Okay, so 6 necrotic damage. Plus, it has disadvantage on its attack rolls until next turn, and it can't
Okay,
regain hit points
so
until the start of my next turn.
it only takes half of that damage.
Okay, well, it still can't regain hit points, and it still has disadvantage on next turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then up next is Jesse. You have it No, it broke free. It hit you,
Friggin' hit me.
and then Jared hit it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to stab it in its dummy chest with my stick. That's a 12 plus. It's gotta be a 12 plus. That's 19 right there.
You have a plus that, man.
Yes.
Jesus.
That hit. That hits. You say, what are you hitting it with?
I'm hitting it with a stick to the heart, man.
All right. So that hits. Roll damage, and when you hit it, it collapses to the ground.
Alright, let me roll the damage.
And also,
that's 7 piercing or whatever. Yeah.
okay.
Piercing.
All right. And you see it collapse to the ground, kind of frozen.
Okay. Maybe I should fucking spice up some other bastard. I still have more attacks to go.
I don't know. The one here is stunned. The other one's staked. Yours is staked. So I think we're just on cleanup now.
Well, I might be able to steal a steak from one of you guys.
You can take mine if you want it. If you want to run over here and
Well, no,
grab it.
that'd count as 2 attacks.
True.
I could just unarmed attack, but if we plan on staking it anyway, I'm not going to waste the moves. I will ready an attack. Actually, no, I'm already a dodge. Wait. No, that would cost a key point. I ain't going to do nothing. I'm just going to literally watch it die so I can take my staff just like I did last time for now.
Okay. And then up next is this one. It's staked. Can't do anything. Nobody's looking at it right now. We can see it from where they currently are. Because I imagine Lechuga's facing the one he just slammed. And
Yeah.
you'd be blocking the way for Fear to see it. Spawn number 3. PP-'s too far away to see it through the fog. And then spawn 3 is stunned for a turn, and then up next is Nick.
I'm staking it.
Roll with advantage since it's stunned.
Okay. Get in the Pringles can. Roll a 20 real quick. Come on.
1.
13. Let's see what this one is. 17. That's better. That hits, I imagine.
Yeah, 17 hits for sure.
What is a stake damage again?
D6 plus your dex.
Ba-da-bam-bam-bam. 2 plus 1. So 3. With the stake.
All right. So you
And I'm
pierce.
leaving it in there.
You pierce it, and it just kind of falls over, kind of really stiff. And then, is there anything else you can do, or is it the end of your turn?
I'm gonna back up.
All right.
I'll just go like 10 feet away.
And then we're back to the start of initiative. Jesse, you see the one in front of you start to turn to dust.
Great.
Up next will be Matt. You seen that fear just pierce the chest of this one, and it fell to the ground after you stunned it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So it's prone, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my stomp move, and since it has the little thing that says I can target a previously affected thing, I'm gonna target the stake, and I'm gonna stomp the stake into it even more.
All right.
You
Roll it
can
here.
determine whatever that does, but I'm just gonna step on it.
All right.
So
with
19 plus.
Oh yeah, that already hits.
I'll see if I crit. Oh, nope. Yeah, and not the. What the fuck is this?
It hits. So
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out strike damage roll based on the chart. The fuck is? God, dude, I hate my class. It's so much reading.
Hey, you chose it, man.
Yeah, I know.
I
You need to,
swear
like,
that
you
one.
need to, like-
attacks do 1d6 now. Hell yeah. So it does 1d6
all right.
plus so plus strength, so I do 9 damage. And you can determine if it retriggers any effect from it being staked further.
When you stomp onto it on the stake, it lets out like a really gut-wrenching shriek. Yeah, kind of like that. And it starts to fade into dust a lot faster.
Hell yeah. Is it fully gone yet?
It's going away, but it's gonna take some time.
Did we hit the 3P? We got all 3?
I'm gonna move to the other one.
I thought you
And I'm gonna
had
hit him with the...
When you get
I'm
to that
gonna use
one,
my
it's already gone.
Okay, well, recollect my stake then. I was about to fucking start stomping the yard. I still had an attack and a bonus action left.
And then, so Jesse uses that one's dead. That one's dead. We'd be at Jesse, but combat's pretty much over now. There's a stake
That's
on the
one
ground.
over
There's a stake here and a stake here. Both of these ones you guys just killed. And-
I can come back up from my respective.
All right,
Yeah, I'll take mine back too.
all right, and combat is over.
Well,
We did
I'm
it!
Level 5 now. I'm level 5 now.
It's true.
Yeah, give me the XP now. Give me the XP now. Give me the XP now. Well, thank you, fellas. I would have surely been dead.
That's why I came
As-
over.
As BDF said, if I had to put my health points into a number, it would be
Yeah.
3.
it.
So,
If I were to measure my well-being in digits, it would be 26.
yeah, mine would be 3.
34.
So thank you. I mean, this isn't really a safe place to fucking camp.
What happened to Pangar and Umbakaun?
They're fucking stoned or something. Who cares?
Oh,
Pain,
I was
sexual, pink
stoned.
score.
Pee-pee wish he was stoned.
Yeah.
PP Cash wish. I want to be high on meth.
I'm gonna remove 2 stamina points, so I got 5. Alright, I got Pete.
All right. So, as you guys have cleared out the current area, as far as you know, you guys notice that the pillar in front of you is no longer like glowing, since the chant stopped. You do hear a lot of rustling around, but it's really hard to determine the exact location of where the rustling's coming from.
Guys, we should go in the house.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, we got two options. It's like go back to the fire, rest, or keep going. Like, I mean, we could keep going, but I
Well,
don't
you
got
got
much
3
to work
HP.
with here. I don't got much to work with here, but like, if you guys want to keep going, like, I will. I owe you my life, essentially. So.
PP
I mean,
has health potions.
I think PP does have health potions.
Does PP have health potions?
Yeah. I think I have 4 of them now.
How much do health potions heal?
48 isn't it, or like
I don't think we
48?
know.
I gotta pull that up.
Okay. Because I mean, like, I'm at.
So they're potions of healing. So it's 2d4 plus 2.
Don't sound like it's
Not
gonna help
that-
very much.
That's not much. I can chug all 4 of those, get maxed, and still not be full health.
Well, then I think we need to take a little bit of a break.
I mean, yeah.
we
I
we
mean,
never tried the fucking purple fire against those guys.
I'm gonna put this snippet for health potions so you guys know for future reference. I don't know if you guys want to like save it.
yeah. I hope there's a super health potion at some point, because I've
These are
health already.
these are all the healing potions. I could find real quick.
And we did try the fire, Jared. The first thing I did was pick one up and throw it into it. He said it didn't burn them.
Mm.
So I mean, we essentially got 2 options. I chug all 4 of the health potions and we keep going, or we go back to the house with the detective and take a fucking nap.
I think we go back and take a nap, but PP's gonna start drying out. So we
That's
got.
fucking true. Yeah.
I think what does one level of exhaustion do? It does like nothing, right?
That page is like it's like on some weird obscure like only that page.
Ooh, exhaustion. Level 1, you have disadvantage on ability checks. So everything you would do would be disadvantage.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Well, it's ability checks. That's not like attack or anything, right?
That's like
Yeah.
you do it. That's like you're doing perception, athletic,
Yeah.
and anything like that.
Terrible.
I mean, can we see the giant body of water right here?
I mean, no one's
Because I
looked
can
around.
see it. You
No
said
one's-
player knowledge, character knowledge.
No one's looked around or anything. You guys kind of just keep going towards the
alright,
fights.
I mean, we should probably. I mean, what happened to the like fucking witches? Do they just turn into dust, or they have corpses we can loot?
They just turn to dust.
Okay.
Dusty.
Clothes and all.
Yeah,
I think
clothes and all.
disadvantage on ability checks is a little less damning than Nick dying, so I vote we take the rest.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, those potions were kind of expensive, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
so,
I'm pretty sure we could probably use them as like a combat res if we feed them to somebody who's unconscious.
Yeah,
So I think they have more utility.
I agree.
I say we just say fuck it and we just take the long rest and then we look for some water in the house.
Alright, let's go.
All right.
Maybe there's like a sink or something in the house that we could
I'll
just
fucking
chug
piss
to it.
on him.
You went that much higher.
So you guys all make it. You guys are all heading back. Is Jesse you in agreement with this and everything?
Yeah, we're just going in.
Yeah,
No,
back
we're
go in
just,
the
like,
house.
To the house, near
back
the
over
fire.
here.
Fine with me.
All right, so move everybody back here,
You gotta talk to Detective Doofus.
and you guys make it back to the cabin, no problem. And detective is still just kind of sitting in a corner, just like shaking in fear. Pangor and
Wherever.
yeah, Pangor and Umbok are kind of seem like they're in the same state as well. They seem like really terrified, and they're not willing to continue with you guys.
I look closer at Pangor and see he's not shaking with fear but rage because his monitor is not working.
That's so fucking Trez.
Also, can we get much higher?
So what are all you guys gonna do? You guys just gonna go straight to the resting, or you guys doing anything?
I'm going to sleep. I have no health. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a brief look around the house to see if I can find any water.
All right. Roll perception.
Hey, I just want to roll. That would be a 23.
He's rolling for cheese touch.
You're looking around very well, but you're not seeing any water. This house seems abandoned. It doesn't have like plumbing as in this establishment as well. You're not seeing just any signs of like stored water anywhere. There's not anything left around really. It's very empty.
Like you're drying out, bud. Do I see anything that could potentially store water?
You do see a few vessels, but they don't have anything in them. They're empty.
How many of those few are pee-pee sized?
They're not. They're just slightly smaller than him. He might be able to get like maybe half his body into him, but they're not enough to like put it, like stuff him into one. If that's what you're looking to do.
Just slow it down. Is what he's saying, probably.
Well, no, I was thinking more so along the lines of like a sink.
There's not
A sink or a basin of some sort, or like a bucket or a barrel.
We're not in the house. We're just outside.
No, you guys are inside the
I want
house.
to go in the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I thought the fucking like that was like over here.
No, we put him in the house. That's a different house. Wait a minute. Well, it's a little risky, but out of character knowledge, and I assume we would have passed it. There is a well in the middle of the plaza.
I don't think we would have seen it because it's foggy as fuck.
We gotta do
It
some
depends on the route we would take.
It depends on the route we would have taken, but I mean, no reason to metagame, you know.
Gives me an idea of where to look if PP do start drying out.
All right, so is that all you guys are gonna do, or are we going to the rest now?
Yeah, let's long rest, right?
I have to knock out.
All right, so you guys take a long rest. You're all starting to feel really well again. Go ahead and restore your health and your spell slots and whatever you need to have, like key points or whatever.
Good morning, gamers.
I'm back to full stamina.
And something's very odd. You guys slept through the night, and it's still pitch black here.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's no daytime to fuck up the vampires.
I think there's a solar eclipse of the heart.
It's just Strahd's fucking castle.
Do you say that in character?
No.
Mama always said this is
Strahd
Strahd's
Von Zarovich
castle.
is in character. Mama always said if the nighttime is always, you're at fucking Strahd Von Zarovich's castle.
Mom always said, "Who turned off the lights?" Nosferatu.
All right. And throughout the entire night, you guys just constantly. It was kind of really annoying, actually. Just the constant sound of the detective like whimpering, basically.
Gotta kill this guy.
He has not slept, and he's just been. And when you guys go to look over at him, he has ripped all of his hair out.
Bald.
Paper bag over his head, and he goes, "I'm thinning. I'm not bald."
Thinning.
Airline.
And what do you guys decide to do?
Going back in.
I assume we're awake.
I'm going up to Detective Doofus, and I'm gonna go, "Hey, want a fish?"
He doesn't even react to you.
Hey, want a fish?
You should touch him and then have him eat the fish.
Hey, I got a fish for you. You want it?
He is just not responding at
Hey,
all.
doofus!
I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna palm his bald head. I'm gonna get really close to his ear.
Hey, you're
and
saying
go, Michael Jordan. Like a motherfucking Jordan. Have you heard of him?
He's just going, ah! Just screaming.
He doesn't react at all.
Man,
This
fuck
man
this
is-
guy. Let's go find some water.
Yeah, PP, you and Umbukong are currently dehydrated. You are tired.
I'm
You
really
just
dying. I
feel.
don't know where he went.
You just
Can I
feel so
check the
drained.
detective pockets.
Help me!
Yeah, go ahead and roll. I guess sleight of hand.
Play the hand if he's resisting. That would be a 6. I know he's got a pack of cigarettes in there. His pockets are a bag of holding with infinite packs of Marlboro cigarettes.
All you're able to find in his pockets are packs of cigarettes.
But take one.
All right.
You never know. Other than that, I'm ready to get back moving.
We need a cancer check on the cigarette.
Invigorated. Let's fuck.
Oh, but before we leave, I'm gonna relight my fucking magical wood.
All right.
Here, help me. I'm drained.
What do you want me to do?
I need
Will
some
alcohol
water.
help? I got alcohol.
No.
You just fucking dump
You
a
want
bottle of vodka in his gill.
You want to sit in this fucking bottle of whiskey?
I think I'm a little too big.
Yeah, I mean, I could pour it
You
on
make
you, I
whiskey
guess.
flavored frog.
I mean, I don't have water on me. I got a pot, if you would like that. But
Pot.
You smoke that.
We can figure some shit out, man. Let's dig a hole.
yeah, just
The well is not below me.
Unless he's a pro at digging holes.
yeah, just
Yeah.
is a big hole digger.
A big what?
What did you
Hole
call me?
digger. Hole digger. Anyway, are we moving or what?
Yeah. I'm a little slow though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
get much
we'll
higher.
have
Fucking
to
tarp in it.
listen. We won't be here for more than like another day. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right. So you guys making your advancement back in?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
All right. As you guys walk in, can you guys just move your pieces how you guys would go in, just so I know where you guys are going?
We're going this way, right? Or are we going here?
Same way we went, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what was
Alright,
that D&D
flying off.
song where it's like leader in the front?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
remember
don't know
that
what
shit?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I'm lagging behind.
That was back when I was running
bit.
your guys' fucking Rage of Demons campaign, dude. Oh my god. That's when I think Jack brought it up.
I do have a
Alright.
water skin, so when we find some, I gotta put some in there.
All right. So you guys are continuing back through. As you're walking through, you still hear rustling everywhere. Are you guys listening out for anything specifically, or looking for anything
I got my
specific?
eyes peeled. I got my
BP
eyes
is very attentive.
I want to
Alright.
listen for running water.
I'm gonna spin my.
You can hear water in the
fucking
distance
head like
from
a
your current
helicopter.
location. It sounds like it's to your north.
You hear water in the distance.
Yeah.
You think it's if I had to say it's somewhere in a geographical location, I'd say it's here.
PP, do you hear that?
I
Listen
I-
closer. There's water.
Uh
put
oh,
my-
I already
put my
see
ear
something
to
in
the
the
ground.
water. I see something in the water that's not gonna be fun to fight, but I'm not metagaming.
You just mouse
Water?
over it so we can all see it.
I need water.
Let's head there.
Okay.
Towards the water.
Towards the
PP
water,
needs-
or roll initiative, boys.
PP
I ain't
needs
fucking
it.
metagaming.
PP
We'll fight
fucking
this
needs
thing.
it.
Alright, step forward. little bit.
Lechuga, you have the torch. You lead the way, I guess, or unless you want me to carry it.
The way back to the altar.
Right, so you guys make it back to the altar, and you can see the little water feature that they have here,
Ooh.
and
Hey, BDF, can we get a fluoride check on this water?
You bet.
His
My mama
fluoride
said
finger is
fluoride
going to
finger
decide
check.
the fate of the campaign.
All right, I
Right.
put my finger in. Do I notice anything, Devin?
Jesse, when you get close to this water, you smell. It smells really not. You can smell like it's like a form of some kind of like gas.
I'ma just say I think this is something you'd put in a motor vehicle. I mean, this smells like a gaseous pool.
You would put this in a horse if it had an engine in
if
it.
if a horse had a motor engine. Okay, I put my finger in.
Horsepower.
I put my finger in, Devin. What happens?
Jesse, you take 4 acid damage,
Well, I
and
turn back to them and show them that my index finger is bone.
The fluoride finger has been lost.
I'm
Have
always
your
said,
fluoride finger.
if you lose literally all the flesh on your skin when touching liquid, it's probably not safe to bathe in.
Jesse, after you pull your finger back out after the intense pain that you feel, you guys start to see the liquid start to rise.
Rise? Oh, hell no.
Where the fuck did the piece go?
What color's the water?
As
Lechuga.
it's growing, where the fuck did the piece go?
Well, Lechuga got the
I
torch, so you can
saw
see
it.
the color of the water. Well,
I know.
see
Where
the
did
torch.
it go?
Probably
I
be
can't find it.
purple if
Right
I had
here.
to guess.
Okay. Oh, I can't grab it because I don't have the hand grabbed.
There you go. There.
I'm good now. I got it now.
Oh no! What is
Black
that?
pudding.
Yeah, I can I just
Go ahead and
run?
grapple it, Bart.
I literally have nothing in my repertoire to fight this thing.
Yeah, we are not fighting this.
As it rises, the smell of it's like an acidic gas is starting to become more noticeable to the rest of you guys.
You take my water!
Everybody roll initiative.
Something tells me that this was never water. And I
Oh,
put my
what
finger in the
the-
black pudding.
Initiative, alright. No, go in. Motherfucker, this board sucks.
Dude, it missed. Get in the Pringles can, dice. Oh, it was worse than what it hit the fucking floor as.
One.
Crit fail.
Critical
I'm
fail.
gonna die. Pee-pee's gonna die.
You're about to be exhausted.
So Jesse,
Pee-pee needs a dark spin right now.
Jesse, Matt, Pudding, Nick, Jared.
Out of character, what is a black pudding?
The fucking
It's a type of
caustic
ooze.
slime. Yeah.
Type of fucking ooze.
Yeah, we're not fighting this. We're all gonna
We're-
get our body parts disintegrated.
You're-
Not to
you
metagame, but it can literally deteriorate your armor and weapons, like permanently.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not wearing armor anyway.
Well, you
It
played
could
Steps
deteriorate your
campaign,
face,
right? We
buddy.
fought a
You punched
shitload
it.
of these.
Did we?
Yeah, remember Edward's
Oh,
Prime Beluga?
yeah! Yeah, I do remember that.
Nick, you
That was
also
this?
fought an ooze.
Yeah, it was a black
in
pudding.
Rage of Demons campaign. You guys fought an ooze, and Jack's sword became permanently damaged.
Oh, interesting.
Alright.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
first up is Jesse. Jesse, you just got your finger fucking melted, and this thing just immediately started to show itself.
And is that to scale? Like, do I see this fucking tsunami of black pudding?
Yeah, it got really big. It expanded.
Like it's like as big as a fucking building.
Yeah.
Like Mama always said, when something is as
This
large
entire
as a
entire
building-
water feature is just that.
Yeah, I'm be like, we have like 53 million cubic fucking meters of whatever this thing is. Mama always said, would never encounter 53 million cubic meters of black pudding. Or ooze. Probably should avoid it. I really don't know how to hit this, guys, and I'm spending my entire action being scared of this thing. I don't know how to approach. I really don't know how to approach.
PP always
I
said,
really
"Going
don't
to the
fucking
mansion."
know. Like, does anyone have fire? I don't have fire. Does anyone have? I don't know. I'm gonna back
So
up.
So what you're saying is, our only chance to fight this is Jared to solo it.
That's not happening.
I
I don't
Fight
have
it.
many spell slots to do that much damage.
It is a tsunami of darkness in liquid form. I don't
Well,
know how to
I get you
fucking
right.
attack
Oh,
it.
Just so I'm clear, is it in the water or is it the water?
It is the water.
So there isn't water. It's just this.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I imagine we back up.
I think we just go forward.
Well, yeah, we just kind of leave. No, like
Yeah,
it's
well,
not
yeah,
a big pit.
Look,
I don't know
I am
how to
using my
approach
action
it.
to dash, and I am running north. That is my turn.
That's bigger than a Tarrasque.
We don't know what this is.
It's like literally gigantic, dude. I think we would just die if we fought this. I think
Yeah.
we just
100%.
need to run, boys.
Maybe we pick
I
up the
would
big
dash.
tree corpse and throw it at him. Hit him with like a baseball bat, like Ness's home run bat.
I think you can
That's true. What
say
percent is he at? I might be able to ring him out.
he's at like negative 150%. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
but is he
this
on
is-
like the corner of the stage? Like, can I
This-
just
this-
like
This
Can I
guy has a
edge guard him?
Can we
Got an
splice
edge guard
that?
I
him.
don't think you have the edge
Devin,
guard for this one.
How far is 60 feet from my piece? Because I have to piss, and I'm just gonna.
I'm a dash.
60
I'm
feet's gonna
first,
be
right?
about right here. Yeah.
Queued up to move there. I'm
My
going
dash
to.
is 100 feet.
Jesse, you would be able to make it past this, but I don't know if you're doing that by yourself or not.
I'm just gonna stick with Bart for the most part.
Okay.
So I'm ready to dodge in case it happens to like catapult a bowl of fucking pudding at me for some reason.
All right. Up next after Matt, since Matt moved and Jesse moved, it's the pudding's turn, and Fear and PP.
Wow, thanks guys.
You guys are going. You're going to see. Where is the
Another
just-
one.
You're gonna see
Oh,
this
there's
thing.
another one.
Oh,
It's gonna split in half.
Well, I figured that is not half.
So high.
And it's gonna come through the rails of the the feature, and it's going to cover this ground in front of you.
Simply
Okay.
go around it.
It is going to then inch its way slowly towards Fear,
okay.
and is going to make an attack. What do I need to roll? What's it? Okay. 2, 1. So it rolls to attack you, and it kind of just whiffs horribly. You are open to an attack right now if you decide to do so.
Would I assume my character doesn't fucking know what it is.
So it did to my finger, though.
I did see what it did to your fingers. I'd probably swing my shitty battle axe at it because I have 2 of them.
He gave you a sword.
All right. Go ahead and roll the attack then.
Yeah, I have 2. So if I lose one, like I'm not too mad about it. Oh, did not grab it. Okay, I'm not raging. So 22.
Second. You say how much?
22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I need to find a D12. Where the fuck are the D12s?
That's my lucky number.
Okay, here's one.
Grandma and Yahtzee, even though she
Would
had
you guys
like,
eat fried chicken if they just fried the whole bird and they didn't pluck any of the feathers?
No.
No.
I assume they'd like burn off, wouldn't
I
they?
rolled a 1 for damage, plus 4, so 5.
You'd think they'd burn off
5
more. I've
slashing.
had Chinese where the chicken was.
So you
raw,
do.
or the
So I'm gonna
feathers
name
were-
this one number 1. And so you do 5 damage, and
Yeah. I'm swinging with that,
That's
the Minotaur battle axe, by the way.
all right.
The, like, stone one or whatever.
When you, after you do your attack, you notice that your axe is melting away a little bit. For that weapon specifically, it now has a -1 penalty to damage rolls. So any roll you to make with that has a -1 to it.
Okay. Let me mark that real quick. Okay.
All right, and then then this one is going to inch its way out of this. I had to scale it down a little bit. Inch its way out over this way towards the Chuga and BDF, but it's not able to reach you guys. And that is the end of the pudding's turn. And now it is Nick's turn.
Hey, Fear, what do you want to do about this guy? Are we fighting him or are we leaving?
I was gonna say like you run, or
I was
like
gonna
at least
go probably towards this pillar, or at least go around it maybe. Maybe go a little bit of distance on it.
yeah. I mean, I don't have the luxury of attacking from a distance, so I can distract it if you want to start moving.
Oh, are you gonna come with me or are we killing him?
I mean, I'll come with eventually, but you know, if it starts looking a little slimy, maybe we could kill it. Because like if it spreads into another one of these, and then keeps going infinitely, like that's not good.
Well, I got a pretty powerful spell I can probably use.
All right, I will. I don't know. I guess I'll move like right towards it in the like space. I'll put
You gotta kite
myself
it.
in between it and Jared,
Okay.
and then I'll roll to hit it with the axe that just starts disintegrating.
Also, you did slashing damage, right, when you used that?
Yes.
Okay, it was halved, by the way.
Okay. So I'm gonna rage and use relentless attack or whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
So my first roll was an 11.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that hits or not, but
That hits.
okay. Well, my second roll was way higher, so
That hits, and yeah.
all right. And
Airsoft
then
Fatty just acknowledged me on stream.
that's
Hog.
fucking sick.
He's like, "Is that Zilla?"
Zilla! No, he said, is that Zilla? Zilla!
Who said that?
Airsoft Fatty.
So I will do 3 plus 4 minus 1 plus 2, so 3 plus 5, so 8 slashing, which is half or whatever.
Yeah.
And I will stand my ground between
When whatever weapon you hit it with takes another -1.
Okay, it was the same weapon.
Okay.
So.
Once it hits -5, the weapon's no longer. It's destroyed.
It's worthless. Yeah. Okay, I figured. All right, that's fine.
And then
Good thing I have 2 great axes.
True.
and if that's the end of your turn, after that is
Yes.
Jared.
Also, I relentless attacked, so it has advantage against me. The next
1 second,
turn.
I'm getting a call.
Oh, it says I have to make a ranged spell attack. What does that mean? Like, it's my
You,
spell save? I have to
you,
make that?
you roll a d20.
So you
Oh.
roll a d20 and add your spell attack bonus, which is like on the 3rd page of the thing. I'm pretty sure it's +5.
Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
What spell are you casting?
Yeah, it's
Scorching Ray.
I might have hit it against my armrest. Alright. Bye.
Also, bonus action. Everyone have one of those?
I'm back.
For
Yes,
long rest?
Yes, you have a bonus action.
Okay.
So
I'm
your
not-
turn is movement, action, and bonus action, basically.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way, roughly, maybe like 50 feet.
You can only move 25 unless you use an action to dash.
Oh, mine was 50. Oh no, it is.
It's 25, and then
50
if
if
you're
dash.
a rogue, you can. Yeah.
Honestly, that like is 25. Okay. Then make a ranged spell attack for each ray. So I have to make a spell attack for each hit, and then roll the fire damage for each hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so you roll 3 d20s, and for every hit, you roll 2 d6s.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And for every d20, you add like plus whatever. It's like your spell attack bonus, so plus
Yeah.
whatever.
What's he
Well,
doing?
Devin's- Oh, never
He's doing
mind.
scorching
Ray.
ray.
Okay. Oh, my bad. I forgot to say I was back, I guess.
So 9.
Tell me what Tell me what after you roll all of them.
9,
18.
18 plus 5. So fucking 23.
Bard, I
18,
say
20.
we just let you on fire.
Okay,
9,
so-
I don't
23,
think that's the move.
and
9.
9 again.
All
How many
3 of
of
those
those
hit. All 3.
Okay, so second part.
Roll 66.
D6s. Which one's that?
The square one. Just roll it. I just rolled them 6 times. This one right here.
I say we light Bard on fire and just let him wrestle this thing on fire.
I am the most eloquent. I feel like this is a direct call out to me putting this here. I checked the water last session and I didn't see it.
A direct call out to you would be flying kobolds dropping giant boulders in your head.
Oh, where did
Right
this
here.
port actually blows?
You rolled a 5, a 5, and a 1 so
No,
far.
I didn't roll the third one. Oh, now I
Okay, well,
rolled.
you rolled a 1 anyway. Fuck you. I would just take 4.
5, 5, 4, 1. 4.
And I don't know if you add your spell mod to these. So 5, 5, 5, 4, 4,
5, 5,
1.
5, 4, 4, 1, yeah. Do they get anything added to them?
You would add your
It's
your spell
+5.
cast.
It's +5.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
spell
5, 5,
casting modifier.
5.
Oh my god.
So
Or it's spell attack bonus. Sorry.
I'm in for 10, 20, 30.
that, right?
Plus 9, so 39. It's another 9. Fuck.
48.
8, and then 6.
How much?
54?
54 damage.
There's no way it's 54. Something's got to be wrong.
No, it's
No, I have a 5 plus.
Send the
plus
spell in
5.
the chat, please, if you can.
There's
it's 18 plus 5 plus 5.
Could someone send the spell? I don't know what spell he used. Still, I fucking
Scorching Ray. Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray.
No, it's 18 plus.
So he had 3 rays. You said it's 2d6 for each.
Yep.
He rolled 6d6.
5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 1. And then you said I put my spell attack bonus on top of those, right?
No.
Only on one. You added like an additional roll, so it's just a plus a flat 5.
I thought I was adding them to all.
That's why. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, you only add your spell attack one time in this.
Gotcha.
So it'd be the
18 plus 6 plus 5.
18 plus 6 is 24, plus 5 is 29.
29 damage. There you go.
Rolled.
Alright. And is that the end of your turn?
It's also fire damage if that matters, and
Fire damage?
yeah.
1 second. Now look up it. It takes the full damage.
I guess so. So I get 1 extra dash, so on my movement speed, so it's another 25 feet, I guess. So
No, you use your
So-
action.
You have to use your action, so you wouldn't be able to use your spell.
oh, okay.
Ant's able to do that because he's a rogue, but you
Okay, I'll
cannot do
just stay
that.
then. All right, it's end of my turn.
All right. After Jared, we go back to Jesse.
Me, mother. Yeah. Well, I really still don't know how to approach this. I don't have anything to hit it with.
You have
I
any
can
sort of
maybe
range?
improvise a bomb. Do I have what?
Do you have any sort of range? I don't really know what your spells are like.
I do have darts. Like I can throw darts.
I'm gonna
but
throw a
just-
dart at it and have diabetes.
A dart is a dart literally does like a D4 and it would just be dead. I don't even know if the dart would be gone. I don't know if it even would deal damage though.
I ain't fighting these things.
I say
Yeah,
me and Bart need to make an effort to knock over this fucking pillar right here.
Yeah, use like a bomb or some shit.
We just need to push it over on this fucking thing.
I have one ballista bolt in my
How many
pocket that
potions
I've
do
been
you guys
saving
have?
for a rainy
Check your
day.
Check your backpacks. I'm sure you got shit you don't know.
I don't have anything that's gonna be like explosive.
You guys probably got.
I'll
like,
let you
rogue.
guys. Matt, you're up next, so you guys figure out what you're gonna do. I gotta go piss. I'll be back.
Didn't you
I have-
just piss before
Yes.
Jared started?
I was just on the
I
phone.
think
Oh,
I've
okay.
taken like 3.
I have like matches and stuff, but like I don't have anything explosive like a flask of
There's
oil
still
or
any
anything.
potions left, Matt?
I didn't
Do you
keep
use your
track.
flying and your gigantic or whatever the fuck you had?
I used
He
my.
used the gigantic.
I used it during the basilisk fight.
I wonder what happens if I throw that chunk of mushroom into it.
Oh, that's true.
That could be
I don't
interesting.
know. I think you
That's
guys
true.
definitely have to put the tree on, really hit it with the tree or some shit.
I think me and Bart should attempt to make a group effort to push over this monument. If it's doable. If it already looks old and decaying, we might be able to swing it, but if it's like pretty sturdy looking, I don't know.
You probably got to do
I mean-
perception on it.
I am retardedly strong. I can lift up to everything except the biggest size.
Because if we can manage to push this over on the fucking ooze, I'm sure it'd do some crazy damage, even at half.
I'm
of
back.
blood.
Yeah, we can. I'm sure me and Nick might be able to kill this one. I don't really know what their HP looks like, but
So do you want to just take like a collaborative turn then,
Let's do
Jesse?
it.
We
Let's
both just
fucking
move
do it.
together.
Instead of running, let's do it. All right, me and we have enough movement to make it over here. Me and Bart
Yeah.
are going to attempt to inspect this monument for any weaknesses in its foundation. and capitalize on that if so.
All right. I guess roll perception.
Sure. 1 second.
I got a 12.
All right. And then what did Jesse get?
A 19 plus 3, 21, 22.
You're not seeing any like imperfections with it at all, but it does look like a very old statue. It doesn't look like it's been upkept by any means.
Got weather damage.
A running ram to
Got
it.
some erosion.
That's
But you're not seeing like like chunks missing out of it or anything. It just looks like it's like kind of like
Yeah. it's
cracked
pretty
from the
old.
weathering and stuff.
Yeah, it's been around. All right, Bart. Let's fucking tear down this Confederate statue.
all right.
We need to probably do like a running start on it.
So you
Well,
got this.
I got 2 attacks, so I might just take the ballista bolt out of my bag and use it like a shovel or like a spear to try to chip away part of it.
Well, you still got wood probably, or I got wood. I don't know.
What the fuck? It's made out of stone. What the fuck's wood gonna do? You ever hit a stick
don't
with a
know.
rock with a stick?
Have you ever played Minecraft? You can mine stone with a wooden pickaxe.
I could technically
All right,
hurt
fine.
my knuckles harder and get claws. Maybe I can attempt to gnaw away at it with my feet, harden my feet, and kick
Start
at it.
biting it.
Yeah, make your teeth really hard and bite it.
No, I don't think I have that ability.
I gotta
It's-
pee.
well, I guess that would count, right? An unarmed attack technically could be a bite if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I would
it's
like to
either
attempt
we-
to grapple it.
Well, you'll have to roll to attack. I mean, I guess damage, but a grapple wouldn't really do damage.
Yeah, I'm memeing
Wait,
mostly.
who has the giant potion?
Dougie
We
drank
already
it.
used it. Yeah, we
Yeah.
used it during the Basilisk fight.
Damn, that would be really
Yeah, otherwise
useful
Nick
right
would have been
now.
a rock.
Look, I mean, I don't know how I would calculate like just pushing it.
Strength contest maybe? I don't know.
Wait, you want to roll a strength contest for this pillar against me real quick, Devin? I have advantage.
Do we have anyone that does extra damage against constructs? I know
unless
Minotaurs do automatically.
I got a Minotaur helmet on. I can fucking charge it with my head down.
Yeah, me too. Mine's just a little nastier.
Did you ever
looking. I
get
also
your
have one on my
cloak
hip.
from the wolf and the minotaur pelts or whatever the fuck?
I made
Yeah, I
the
had-
cloak,
Did that do anything?
I had one made.
It,
I don't
it
think so.
activates my like totem spirit meme
Oh.
that gives advantage, but that's all that mine does.
You wouldn't. It would just be an attack if you're doing anything to this pillar.
Yeah, I'd like to choke slam it.
Jumps 60 feet into the air and grabs it by the top.
Technically, you can climb up and powerbomb the motherfucker.
I could frog splash from the top into the ooze and then disintegrate and die immediately.
Yeah,
I mean,
RKO it into the black pudding.
Sacrifice.
Right, let me look up what a ballista bolt's fucking hit is, because I'm gonna use it like a pick, I guess, because it's the closest thing I have.
It's an improvised weapon at that point, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still proficient in it. Well, I think it has its own stats. I had it pulled up a while ago, but I fucking yeah, I guess it would just be an improvised weapon at that point. I might as well just use my fucking fists. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start fucking punching away at the rock.
All right.
And I
You guys
assume-
roll damage if that's what both of you are doing.
I'll just harden my feet and kick at it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
What
gonna,
what side of it are you kicking it on?
The side we're standing on. Oh, actually, no. We need
Yeah,
to
are
do
you-
it on the opposite side. If
Are you
we're gonna
doing
let it
here to
topple
here,
over.
or are you doing
Or-
here to here? Are you
Yeah,
hitting
I
the
was
bottom
say
one
I
or
was to say if you guys kick it on that side, it's gonna fall towards you. That's how it
Yeah,
would
my
work.
idea was to ram it.
We're
but-
trying to kill this one?
I mean, there's a fucking tree right here.
I guess. I mean, you don't think a fucking stone would beat a tree?
No, because trees are incredibly strong, and it would probably slow it down and make it really soft fall.
Okay. We gotta come up with another plan if this doesn't work for the other one then.
so we're
All
just
right,
punching ours. Now, do you want to go diagonally, Jesse, for the one far away, or do you want to hit the one up close?
If we hit
Given
go
this plenty.
diagonally, I don't think that it's gonna fare well because there's a giant fucking tree right there too.
All right, yeah, I'll hit this side then. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
a
make.
very well-rooted tree that's probably not gonna just easily fall.
I mean, the stone's old. The tree might be old.
The tree,
All right,
older trees are fucking hard to knock down.
Yeah, well, you got hard fists.
I don't have hard fist. He does.
I
So let's
say we
see.
just kill this one, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, no one knows what his HP looks like.
I'm gonna roll damage.
Yeah, I'll take it. Max damage, 10 damage unarmed strike for the first hit,
Oh, can you
and
do multi-hit on it?
D6s for unarmed strikes.
yeah, I do because I'm level 5. So 15 damage.
Okay, and Jesse, how much do you do?
Spend the key point.
I think Fury Blows.
Flurry.
Yeah, I'll do fucking Fury of Blows. So at 9,
So 15 plus 9, so that's 24.
10, so 34.
34. Wait. So you did 9, so 24, 30. Okay.
34
thing-
plus 9.
34 plus 9 would be 43. One thing you guys are gonna notice when you get to punch this is that this has like a magical aura around it.
Fuck
And
it.
you guys aren't able to hit this.
Oh no.
Has a magical aura.
Oh, that's real convenient, Devin.
I told you it was glowing. It was glowing when they were
No,
chanting around it.
decided.
Yeah, but it did stop glowing, to be fair.
Whether it glowed or not, I didn't know it'd be impervious to fucking damage.
Oh wait, sorry, it didn't fall down yet. I forgot.
Oh, it doesn't take damage.
It doesn't take any damage.
You guys are punching
No.
like a force field around it.
Oh, okay. Well, still,
you
I
guys
have,
recognize this from when you guys were on your way down to back to Flint. You guys were messing around with that. We were messing with the obelisk.
Yeah, I still have a bonus action, so I'm gonna punch it one more time.
So do I.
Just in case, you know.
And just 5 more damage just in case. I'm gonna swing with my branded hand
Fucking
extra
11
strong.
damage. So,
All right.
How soggy is that force field looking?
It looks kind of like the Halo Master Chief shield just finally broke.
What goes? Ooh.
All right.
Anyway, well, fucking no. I'm gonna use a few more movement that I have to just step away from the fucking pudding, I guess. I'm gonna use Rocco 5. Oh, never mind.
Rock 05. Is it like
Right
Daddy
here,
05?
Yeah, Daddy 5.
Fucking-
Shut up, child.
What the fuck was on with the glasses name? He would always bully that one.
Yeah, the fucking ginger kid.
Yeah.
I think his name was Shabba Dabba Doo.
Yeah, something like Shabba Dabba Dooba, but well, that's it. We just punched a force field this turn. I end my turn.
All right.
I also end my turn.
Oh shit.
I
All right.
end my turn.
Oh, but I want
Nick-
to play Pot of Greed real quick to draw 3 cards from my deck.
I'll make a drink and piss. Tell me if anything crazy happens when I come back.
All right. Nick, the one in front of you is going to make another attack at you.
Another. Oh wait, yeah, it fucked.
My
up the
favorite
first-
anime.
Okay.
Wow, that is depressing.
Cells.
That's a not 9.
Yeah, no, it misses.
All
Actually,
right.
I didn't recklessly attack, did I?
Yeah,
Oh,
you did.
yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, I did, yeah. So
I
it
get
did.
advantage. Okay.
I couldn't remember if it was against this or not.
Oh fucking hell!
Cool.
Wait,
Yeah,
that
that
was-
was a mouth,
Should have
man.
just shut my dumb fucking mouth, I guess.
All right.
I mean, you gotta be fair, you know.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
Also,
So
Devin,
yeah.
am I wrong in my knowledge of D&D slimes? If they get hit with slashing, don't they split automatically?
This one does not.
Ah,
But I
the
think
rules, see.
I think there's another one that does though. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it does. Oh.
Nick hit it with like 2 slashing attacks, so there should be a couple more slimes, I think.
Yeah. Actually.
Dude, I don't
Well, you know, can't go back now.
Slashing,
wondering if
slashing,
that's all,
slashing, and lightning damage. It splits it into
Oh,
2.
Dude.
Well, it's not
Uh.
like I can do anything else other than slashing, so we could assume that from now on.
You could have
All
ran away with me. That was the plan.
All right, Nick.
No.
Take 6 bludgeoning damage,
Yeah, that's
and then take 18 acid damage.
cool.
And in addition, non-magical armor worn by the target is partially dissolved and takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to AC. The armor is destroyed if the penalty hits AC to 10.
No armor. So
I'm not
But-
wearing armor, so does
Yeah,
my AC
yeah.
still go down or no?
No, it's not
No,
armor.
you would not, so you're good. But for people that would end up getting
Yeah.
hit by this,
I think Matt's the only one that wears armor.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
wear
a-
armor.
I
You
just
don't
have
wear
common
any?
clothes on.
the
No,
only
I
one
wear
that
a
wears
title belt.
the only one that's wearing armor is Anthony and Robert.
Robert, okay.
Robert's
so
got like light or like
Yeah.
medium.
All right, and then that is the end of that one's turn, and this one scoots its way in front of these gates over here, and it just covers the land in front of it.
But they shoot it with lightning.
So it split.
Yeah. I mean, it goes smaller. What do you mean? Smaller means less health.
I mean,
It also
yeah.
means more attack. Listen, if
Well-
I had infinite HP, splitting it is probably. I mean, I'm gonna split it either way. So
Well, maybe my party should learn some ranged attacks, perhaps.
Yeah.
I'm barbarian.
I literally anything that isn't this, I beat the shit out of. But this is the fucking bane of my existence. I am not attacking this thing. I'm gonna take
Alright.
like fucking 3 d8s if I
You
touch
better-
it.
You better figure out something else to do with your turn, like throw rocks at it or something.
My next turn, I'm picking this fucking dead tree up and using that as my weapon.
Well, that's what I said from the beginning. I said hit it with the home run bat.
All right, and then up next is Nick.
Well, shit. I guess I'm gonna attack this thing with the
Alright.
fucked up battle axe.
Alright, it has a -2 at this point, right?
Yes.
It's the damage, right? It's not the hit.
It's a damage, yeah.
Yes, it's the damage. 7, and I am raging, so that is +6, 13. That hits. Roll this d12. Okay, that's not bad. 8 plus 4 plus 2 minus 1. So 13
Two.
slashing.
13 slashing, you said?
Yes, sir. And then I
Mhm.
assume my
Alright, anything
axe goes
crazy?
down 1 again.
This one now splits. I hope it's not going to be super huge. There you go.
We need to just run the fuck away. We're fighting an ocean of black pudding right now.
Well, now the other one spread out and blocked their path, so now we are locked into the fight.
Okay, what's right here?
Abyss.
It's just like a wall. You guys are like in a courtyard. And then this will be pudding 3. I need to name these fucking things. Pudding 2. Alright.
Crack cold one.
2. And how much damage, Nick? One more time for me.
Fuck, I already lost it.
13.
I
You
forgot.
said.
13.
Yeah.
13.
Yes, 13.
Alright, so this has this much health. What's that divided by 2? Fuck. There you go, and then this is at... Alright, and then... Is that the end of your turn?
I believe so.
8. And then this one gets put in here. And then up next is Jared.
Yes.
Yes, baby.
Yeah, all you missed though, Jesse, was Jared saying that you guys should learn some range spells. He was talking shit about you guys.
That's fact. On God.
Don't worry, I'm about to die here and then make a warlock.
Oh, let's go.
Eldritch Blast every turn. There's rolling dice without saying what he's doing.
Is a 17 hit?
Yep.
Or no, 18?
Yep.
Alright. I need a D10. Where's that at?
Which one are you hitting though?
And what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
D10's right here, I think. Unless this is D12. I think
It's
that
a
might be a
D10?
D12. I think it is. I'm not quite sure. Is there anything? Yeah, 0 is the highest number on there, so this is a D10.
Is it 8? Is this thing flammable?
You would have no way of knowing that.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this one with 8 damage of fire damage from firebolt. And it says a flammable object hit by this spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. So I guess I don't really know, but I'm shooting this one.
So you're using, I'm sorry, how much damage and what are you doing?
Firebolt 8 fire damage.
Firebolt.
What's your spell modifier? The plus
Okay.
five.
And you're hitting this one, 2 or 1?
2.
2.
2.
But
Wait,
Two.
plus what spell modifier?
you got your spell mod the damage, don't you, for wizard spells? That's. Am I wrong in that?
The spell attack bonus?
Yeah.
No spell modifier. Spell attack is to the attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to calculate.
No. You add spell attack to like hit, and
And then
then
spell mod the damage.
yeah, so your spell mod is whatever you're into.
All right, so you do 8
Oh,
damage
8.
to number.
No, I do
or
11.
11 to number 2. Okay.
Yep.
All right, and after that is Jesse. That's all you can do, Jared.
So did the force field on the tower actually break, or was that a meme?
That was a meme.
Ah, can't have shit in
Wait, what did
Detroit.
the tower do?
Nothing. I asked him if the
Oh.
force field actually broke.
Well, if someone has a fucking weapon they can wield, or fucking lend to me.
I think the fear.
Jesse,
That's
just
it.
go, just go,
I have
just
a-
go punch it. Just go punch it.
I just turned my finger to bone, dude.
I got the
I
bone
want to
finger.
make an Arcana check to maybe find a way to compromise this fucking monument.
Oh, you would have already recognized the same thing from the pillar in Flint.
So it needs a key to open.
That's what you would assume. It looks the same. It's like a red glow around it.
Maybe someone left the key in the.
I got a key.
Steal it off Jared.
Well, hey, I'm gonna come get your key.
Last time you
He's
took
really
my
close
key.
to you.
Last time I gave you my key, you gave it to the bad guy.
And then we killed him
Yeah.
for no reason.
He didn't die. Hey, we should unlock this pillar with a key.
Talking to me?
I don't know where you're at.
Where
He's
you
right next to you.
Gladiator.
Oh,
Hey, we should unlock this pillar with a key.
like my red key?
How many keys you got?
He's like
He counts
Venham.
blue
He's
red
like
keys.
He's like Venham, and he has an entire chain of keys.
Jesus fucking Christ! He's got the janitor ring.
Let me check. I got a
Yo.
quarterstaff, I got arcane focus, I got explorer pack, I got a spell book, I got a bottle of ink, got a quill, got a small knife, got a
There's
small
all
set
a
of common
chain.
clothes, got a small pouch,
Oh.
got a mysterious letter. Oh, here it is, my black key.
I need you to check the top of the pillar.
Me?
Look up. My piece is up there.
Well, how'd you get up there so fast?
I didn't mean to. I need you to unlock the pillar.
Well, it's not my turn, it's your turn.
Oh.
Can I have it?
Yes. Shit. Get down. There we go. I think we need to
Okay.
unlock this bad boy to defeat.
I guess I'll give it to you again. You better not give it to no bad guys anymore.
Throws
More
the
bad
key
guys, I
into the
swear.
black
Mama
pudding.
always Mama always said, whenever
Fuck
getting
this
double
key.
tapped by somebody that needs a key.
This is
perhaps
finally an improvised weapon. Throws the key at him.
All right. I'm gonna try to use this key on the pillar.
All right. When you get close to this pillar with the key, the force field around it starts to glow really bright. The key starts to kind of pull away from you. It feels like it's like moving on its own.
Like a dog sniffing crack at the airport.
Yes.
Are you holding on to it, or are you going to
I'm
let
holding
go
on
of
to
it?
I don't really
You're holding on to it?
necessarily let go.
It starts to lift you up in the air.
Well, I'm already on top of the pillar. upside down now.
You're a wizard, BDF.
You're slowly making your way. What seems like you're going to be going to the top of the pillar.
I'm going up.
It's gonna move about. It's gonna move about 30 feet on its on your turn, and that's where it's gonna end on your turn.
Dash.
It has 30 feet of movement. Can I make it move quicker? Can I walk it up there?
It feels
let
like you
go
can
of it.
you can neither pull or push it.
Man, fuck this key. Slow as hell. Alright. I should have just walked it up there. I should Mario walked up the fucking pillar like the Egypt map from Mario.
Yeah, you should have BLJ'd up the fucking tower.
I'm gonna prepare a dodge in case somebody catapults sludge at me. That's all I can do though. So, making progress, boys.
All right.
Okay.
Up next is Matt.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna move to the big tree corpse,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pick it up.
The fucking whole tree.
Yep.
I mean, this motherfucker picked up like some
Unrooting a
spaceship
tree
before.
takes like a fucking backhoe.
No,
Well,
this is a tree monster.
it was a tree monster, and it fell over dead. So I assume half the work's done for
I
me.
mean, his leg's pretty big. You might be able to fucking punch that bitch off and use that.
Nope. I want to make an athletics check to lift the fucking tree up.
All right.
It's gonna be a strength check, not the athletics.
I have advantage on both, buddy, and they're the same stat modifier.
All right. How much do you weigh right now?
I don't know. I can lift size huge. I got a 9 on the first roll. Don't fail me now. And he said strength? I got a 21.
You can feel yourself kind of picking it up, but it's really hard to move and swing around. It's just very difficult to lift this much weight. But you're able to get it up off the ground.
So I got it shouldered? Or is it... Where
You
am I
can't-
at
you're-
in my lift?
You currently, it's like you're holding it like in front of your stomach.
Okay, so I got it like deadlifted.
Yeah, you're like
All
picking
right.
up a couch.
While you're
Unless
holding
letting
this,
me use my bonus action to...
while holding
do
this, your
anything
movement
else.
your movement is going to be halved.
I would have settled for quartered.
Yeah, buddy. Fuck you.
Can I use a bonus action to further my gains, or am I stuck here?
That's all you can really do right now. You just lifted the whole fucking tree.
All right, I'm fine with that. Next turn, I'm gonna have it up. I'm using this man as a weapon.
All right, and then up next is Pudding 1 and Nick. Get the fuck
Yep.
away from this thing.
No.
He's just sitting there,
You can't do anything
disengaged.
else.
I'm pretty sure these things are like slow as fuck. Just walk away from it.
No.
Yeah, honestly, no.
Oh my fucking god!
Whoa.
Evan! Veto! Don't kill Nick.
Veto.
Suddenly, Pangor jumps in front of the attack.
Yeah, let him
Nick, you're going to take 6 bludgeoning
Have.
and
fucking
18
poison.
and 18 acid.
So 21 in total.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wait, don't you have to roll damage for these?
I'm just taking the base one like the middle. So like if I were to roll for these, they could be a lot more than that. Because for that acid damage, it's 4d8. So that would be a total of 36. He's taking 18.
Yeah, but what if you get? But what if you get all once?
Nah, I think that's fine to just speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, it takes way too fucking long for me to sit and roll all these fucking dice anyways.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So slow
Yeah,
with this word.
I'm still alive. I'm good.
You need a health potion now?
I don't have
Hey, what's
any,
up, Kingsy?
Don't worry, Nick. I'm getting me mallet.
Alright, and then up next is Pudding number 2, and it's inching its way around the pillar. And then Pudding number 3 is just slowly just spreading itself out in this like path right here.
Tree is gonna become my new permanent weapon, so you're gonna treat it as
Well,
such.
you
It's
never
just gonna
found
be
your
on my
ladder,
person
so-
at all time.
Also, I thought
That's
you
true.
could find
I've
your
never
ladder by
used
now.
my ladder.
Where's
Well,
the
you never
dragons?
found
We haven't
it.
gotten to the dragon. The dragons are coming.
You never found the ladder. When the fuck did you find it?
I didn't find the ladder. I wanted to find the ladder. I just never got around to it.
Yeah, I thought that when you hit level 5, you'd just be able to find your like key weapon or whatever.
Up next is Nick.
I'm going to use the disengage action,
Okay.
and I don't know how far away I can get because it's not really marked.
Yeah.
But I assume like around
You,
like
you,
right
you,
here.
you can definitely get
30
there. Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
I would move the other direction. You're moving into another slime.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a rock. Because this thing right behind there is a rock. Okay.
Why'd you say anything? Why would you say anything?
Help me pick this fucking tree up. I have the double team.
How
part.
did you get there?
What do you mean? I used my whole turn last turn to come over here and start lifting this thing.
Is this a dungeon, actually?
I need the big man on tree.
I don't know. I'll go like right here. I don't know if I use the disengage action, so I can't really help Matt. I assume.
You can make an attack roll of your own when I attack.
Isn't your character like all about being near people and you can like help them?
Yeah, but
that's true.
I mean,
I better get advantage on my next roll. Oh, I already get advantage. So give me double advantage.
You would get advantage on attack rolls while creatures are next to me. Is how it works. So.
Yeah, I get like one swing with this thing before it's out of my hands, so we'll figure it out.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Next is Jared. Jared, I imagine you're probably gonna look through your spell list. I'm gonna go piss.
Where? Oh, this motherfucker's hiding from me.
Look, all I'm saying is if I manage to bring this tree down on somebody, I better get at least like 8d6 damage.
I'm just gonna fucking shoot with firebolt again, I guess. Let me roll for hit.
Wait a second. So what are you doing, Jared?
Firebolt. I gotta roll for hit.
Okay.
Well, there's a fucking 7 hit.
7 hits.
Oh, pog. Okay, then I have to roll a d10.
And which one are you hitting?
The one I could see. The other one's behind the pillar.
Okay.
I also used the movement to move.
Okay.
I can do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I went back a little bit. Wait, where'd the D8 go? Thing? I don't know, is it a D8 or D10? Oh no, I see a 9, okay.
8's the double pyramid, 10's the one that has a 0 on it.
5, and I add int, so 7, or 8.
8.
This is a D8 you're rolling, hombre.
Is it? No, I had a 9. What? This one.
What? Oh, you rolled that. Wait, this is a D20, you monkey.
No, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
9.
I'll find you a
9 on it.
D10.
This.
Yeah, it's a D20. Of course it has a 9 on it.
This? No, it fucking isn't.
What? Honestly, it takes playing
last
at
time
least
you
one
picked this one up.
session. Somebody that knows the way to play this shit, or one campaign. There's a lot of learning you gotta do even after you play.
Nah, dude, D&D's easy. You just say whatever you want to do, and then if you roll good, you do it.
Yeah, pretty much. So.
You just play a barbarian and do the same thing every time.
I hit it with 8 fire damage.
Or you just play a wrestler, and then you just do whatever you want to do. I'm picking up a tree right now.
Alright.
Black pudding on.
Okay. And then, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Jesse, it is now your turn.
Dude, I'm pinging these fuckers down. They gotta be getting low.
I can't do anything other than let the key do its thing.
I'm surprised one of them isn't dead yet.
Jesse,
I mean, I assume either...
the key carries you all the way to the top of the pillar, and then it then inserts itself into the top. You think it's very odd because it didn't ask for permission or anything; it just kind of did it. But
you got fucking
You're date raped right now. It's fine. Whatever.
That pillar better not fall into the top.
How long does a game take? A game is multiple sessions, and they're like, or at least for what we're doing, it's like 3 or 4. Yeah, there's people that play.
We're like
game.
2 months in, and we've done nothing.
Yeah. And it inserts itself into the pillar, and the aura suddenly fades away. But now you're at the top of the pillar.
It's okay.
Do the Mario 64 thing when he's on top of the flagpole where he does a front flip off.
No.
Jump, do like a ground pound into the black pudding below you.
Pretty sure I fall with less damage now that I'm level 4.
Is that a thing?
For monks, yeah. Let me just make sure before I get too far ahead of myself. Is there nothing I can see from the top?
He didn't roll perception.
Like, as far as consequences?
You can see like the immediate battlefield around you. You can see like the situation at
I mean,
hand.
like, from the top of the pillar, like, is there an opening?
An opening. Oh, like looking down into the pillar.
Because the key usually opens a fucking door. Did anything open on the top?
Nope. It just literally the aura stopped and the key like came back out and then just kind of fell. Like it just stopped. Like the magic just immediately stopped.
It fall onto the ground or on the top of the pillar?
It does just stop on the top of the pillar. It's a flat surface. Don't mind the actual representation.
Okay.
How high up am I?
You're 60 feet up.
How much damage do I take if I fell?
That's a d6 for every 10 feet.
Death.
Too bad I'm not near you. I can
So
feather fall you.
Max of 60?
Yeah.
Yes.
Throw some darts.
It's true.
Get the sniper's nest.
Just piss
I
off
could
the
try
top
to
of
climb
it.
down, right? I could climb down like we fucking climb straight up walls half the time in this campaign, have we not?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you
I
can have to climb down.
I'll try to climb down then.
Alright. You'll get about halfway down by the end of your turn, though, unless you like decide to
I'll climb
dash.
halfway down, and at halfway down, I'd have 30 feet remaining, which means I would take 3d6s maximum, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can literally just tank that damage, so I will let go and fall 30 feet.
Alright.
With my 4th level ability, Slow Fall, I can use my reaction when I fall to reduce any falling damage I take by the amount equal 5 times my monk level. So right now it's 4 because I haven't added my XP in or anything, but so I can literally just take 20 damage right now, and 3d6s will not surpass 20, so I assume I take 0, and I reach the bottom, and then I'd be in my turn.
Yeah. You're good. You take no damage.
Alright, sweet. And then my turn because I have nothing else.
Alright. Up next is Matt.
Alright.
That's
You already know what I'm
support
gonna
him.
do. I'm going to try to shoulder this thing like a weapon.
Alright. Roll strength for me again.
First roll is a 15. Second roll was a 16.
So that like total, or I thought that you were adding to it?
Now I have advantage on strength and athletics checks, so I rolled twice. So 16 is the higher of the two.
So 16 total, or 16 like that's what you rolled?
Yeah, 16 total.
Okay. You slowly get it a little bit up. It's really hard to lift at this point, but you're able to get it up to your shoulders, and it's just really weighing you down. It's not.
Is it usable as a weapon in its current state?
You think you might hurt yourself if you twist too hard with this. If you try and swing with this, you may possibly hurt your back.
So it's either I give it a turn or I take recoil damage. We're in no rush. I got one more turn. Unless Unless anyone wants to assist me. But I guess this is an attack, so I guess they could not, so. I'll wait until the attack turn to call in the double team. Because I would roll double dice for this thing.
And at the end of your turn.
That, like I said, unless it would let me use my bonus action to try to lift it any further. That would be the end of my turn.
Your bonus action wouldn't be able to help you here. I'm gonna run to the restroom since it's the pudding's turn real quick.
You be pissing, hombre. What you drinking?
You need a
I didn't
piss
get to
bottle.
go. Somebody was in the bathroom.
You need a dang piss bottle.
TP, help me lift this thing.
Yeah, let a 2-foot frog help you. That weighs like,
Look,
18
look,
pounds.
Y'all pick this fight. I'm just innovating to fucking help here.
I'm hanging them down. They should be dead soon.
I was gonna hit the one on the left, but honestly, I think it's almost dead. I think I'm just gonna go to try to Oko the fucking one on the right.
I'm using fucking wildfire. I'm hitting them with my hero power every turn.
Nick, I need you to, when it comes time to swing this thing, you double team me and then you roll your own dice.
Sure.
Cause
Well, Jesse, you need Jesse. Did you get the? I don't know if it specified you getting the key off the dang pillar, so I'd assume it's still up there.
I would assume. Well, I mean, once the fight's over, you can climb up there, no problem.
Yeah.
I like the video if it's just doing
But if
like a
you fucking hit the
headstand,
fucking
diving into
pillar with your-
space.
You hit the pillar with your tree, it's gonna fucking go flying.
That was my other plan. Just kind of like, just bring everything down and just swing the tree into the pillar. But once I get this thing shouldered, I'll have half movement and can kind
I
of.
guess just rip off one of its legs.
I'm back.
And use the leg.
So we are to the pudding's turn. And which one's first? Pudding number 1, where are you? It is going to inch its way
Oh hell no!
towards you guys. And then pudding number 2 is this one. And it is right next to... Oh, no, I guess not. Where did Jesse fall to? Oh, he moved. Never mind. Wait, where did Jesse go? Oh, he's still on top of the thing.
Still levitating up top, yeah.
So he dropped all the way down, so he'd be right next to the pillar. Did he say he moved after he dropped down?
I don't think he did.
He didn't have any
I
movement.
assume he'd be
The end of
there.
my movement was halfway down, so I literally just released the muscles in my hand to fall down.
I
Okay.
always said release the muscle to fall down the mountain.
Alright. So this is going to move to here, and it's going to make an attack at you, Jesse.
Oh, what's this do? See, there's a notebook feature at the top. We should be using this for something.
Start using it then.
Is it like per person or is it?
Yeah,
per
it's
map?
client side.
Jesse does a 17 hit.
No.
Does not? Okay. And then that is the end of the pudding's turn, and we get to Nick.
I am. Can I
Nick
like?
is scared.
Yeah, can I like ready to assist Matt on his turn?
Sure.
Alright, then that's what I'll do. I will stand my ground.
All right. And then if that's all you're going to do, then it's Jared's turn.
I'm going back 25 feet and I'm shooting another firebolt at it. I'm gonna roll for attack.
Okay.
I hate these fucking stupid ass fucking Pringle cans. They're so dumb.
I thought they were more meme than anything, but
I mean, they're cool, but they just don't work well.
What's going on?
17 for spell attack or hit or whatever the fuck it's called.
that hits.
And then where's my D8? A D10. Fuck. I lost them.
So you're looking for a D10?
Yeah. I found one. Oh my fucking god, go in the cave.
You got any death perception there, pal?
Tree. So it's takes 3 fire damage.
Plus spell mod.
Oh yeah. 6.
Hey, which one are you hitting? The one in front of you or the one in front of
Yeah,
Jesse?
The one right in front of me.
Okay. That's number 1. How much?
Okay. 6.
6? Okay.
One of these has got to be low. I shot one with a fucking. Well, when it was double, I shot up the scorching orb, and then I've been pinging this one down.
You wouldn't really be able to tell since it's just really ooze.
Yeah. That's OOC.
But
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
okay. And then after Jared is Jesse.
I said take the
I
disengage
really don't know
action.
what to do with the pillar now that it's unlocked. We go in it, or what happened last time? I forget.
I don't think you were present
last-
when they opened the pillar.
The last
He
time
opened the pillar, yeah.
I put the key in, and then some thing opened near it, and then there was a staff inside.
Something opened near it.
Yeah, it was close by. It wasn't. It was like a couple feet away from it. 'Cause I don't think it was in the pillar, right, Devin?
Well, I'll
pillar
use
didn't
it.
open?
What happened was the pillar fell apart and their staff was
Oh.
inside of it.
Gotcha.
But this pillar doesn't look the same as the one that was there. This one looks different. It's much taller.
Well, I make a perception check to see if anything fucking happened as a result of me unlocking the pillar. I guess.
Currently where you're standing, you do not see anything change currently.
Regardless of the check? Okay.
Well, I mean, just where you're standing right now, you wouldn't be able to see. You're not on the side you should be on.
I'm gonna walk around because the pudding's here. I'm gonna walk around. If there's anything else?
Over on that side, you would be able to see like a crack that wasn't there before, and it looks like maybe you could move it possibly.
This thing's a plumber. So I can get inside the crack, or is it like something I can just kind of look into?
It looks like a false door in a sense.
Well, I'll open the false door.
All right. Once you go to put your hand on the door, it glows. It starts to glow, and it has a marking on it. It looks like It looks like this. You haven't seen this yet. It looks like this in the story channel.
Oh, I've seen that in the chat before.
Yeah, but your
Okay.
character hasn't seen it unless your party members have shown it off to you.
Okay. So I see
And
that symbol inside or on?
on the door it glows in like a reddish, but it does not react to you.
So I can't open the false door?
No, it's not reacting to your hand touching it at all.
Alright, fine. Well. Is this like caved in now with just nothing in it?
Yeah, there's nothing there. It's just open.
Might be a good place to loot.
Give me the loot.
I guess. Move 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 35. I'll dash. 40, 50.
Well, wouldn't your action be the perception check?
He
I
he was
didn't
right
make a
next to it. Yeah, he didn't
Oh,
have to do a check. He was.
I just walked around and looked at it. And that's it, and I am done.
All right. Matt, it'd be your turn. You have the assistance of Nick at your disposal.
We try to once again comfortably get this thing up to the point where I can use it as a weapon.
Nick, will you assist him in his strength roll?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
do
I get
I roll alongside him, or does he have advantage?
You roll alongside him, and he already has advantage, pretty much.
yeah. So my highest roll was a 17.
I rolled a strength, right?
Yep.
Yes, right.
21.
You guys hoist this up, and Matt, the pain that was on your back has been relieved.
Can I make an attack with it this turn?
Do you have a bonus action to do so, or I don't know? You have fucking million
I mean,
fucking things you can
I
do.
have a bonus action, but other than hoisting it, I would not have a direct action, no.
I guess since Nick's helped you lift it up, I'll allow you to have an action with it.
Am I in range of Black Pudding 2 with the current state of affairs?
It might be
I don't know,
close. Might be
I
close.
don't
It's
know.
kind of hard. It's kind of hard to tell in your current situation as you're holding a fucking 40-foot tree in your fucking hands.
Oh, my main concern is I don't know how movement would work, but I just assume Nick is tethered to me for whatever movement I take on my turn, and you just subtract it
Yeah.
from his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
All right, so together we're gonna hobble 10 feet upwards, hoisting tree in hand, and using the double team action. We're both gonna make an attack on it, so we both roll damage. So just, or we both make an attack,
Okay.
I guess. Mine hits. So it's up to see if Nick's hits, and I don't know how.
Yeah, what I rolled. with him?
Yeah, roll just to see if you crit fail, crit.
Is
Yeah, roll
Is
just to
this
see if you crit or crit fail. Yeah.
Okay. That. Roll this again.
Both rolled 15s. Do we get any bonus for rolling the same number?
No.
All right. So you decide what the damage is for swinging a 40-pound tree at something. I'm proficient. It's an improvised weapon.
Roll a. Jeez, what the fuck do I roll for this? I don't know what to even consider this thing.
I was thinking like 8d8 or 8d6
Is that
or
like
something,
a
you know?
battering ram? D&D 5e? A really massive one?
What is the damage for swinging a house at somebody? 5e. Reddit, can you help me out here?
Yeah.
We can just call it an Oko and it's dead.
Roll.
Could just call it an Oko.
Roll 4 d12s.
4d12s each.
Is it each or is it just? I assume it's just one, right?
This is just one. You're swinging the tree once. I don't think you're swinging the tree twice.
But it's got both of our muscles behind it.
It does have both of our muscles behind it, but I'll allow you to roll the 4d12s.
Unlucky. So we got a 2. Wait, is this a d12 that I'm rolling?
What are you attacking exactly? You hitting the pudding or the pillar? I don't know if you ever.
I'm hitting the pudding. All right, so this I've
Move your
confirmed.
piece accordingly.
This is a D12. So let's see. First roll 6 plus 11
Don't hit me with it.
plus 2, unlucky, plus 3. So what did I say? I don't
Damn, your
remember
rolls
what I said.
suck.
I know I got 6, 11, 4, 3, I think. Or dude, I don't fucking know. Yeah, I really just kind of dropped the ball and stopped paying attention when I rolled those dice.
I know you got an
So-
11.
Yeah, 6, 11, 4,
All
3.
right.
Call it plus 4 because of strength. Or do we add our combined strength modifier?
You can add your combined strength for the both of you.
All right, so what's your strength modifier, Nick?
+4.
So that'd be 17, 21, 24 plus 8. 24 plus 8 would be 32.
And you're hitting number 2, right? This one right here.
Yeah. But I have multi-attack. How does that work?
You're not gonna be able to swing this tree twice. No fucking way. You when you hit it already, it just fucking fades into the fucking
Splatters
ground.
in the fucking splatters in the mist.
Wait, it died?
So you should
Yeah.
have just called it
How
Oko. We
much
could
HP
skip
did it
it.
have before you hit it?
That was the offshoot, so that might have been weaker than the main body.
Wait, which ones you hit?
I hit the second one,
Oh, you.
the one that you haven't been whittling down. It was
Oh,
by
how
the
much
tower.
How much HP did that one have? Before you hit it.
Dude, I don't fucking know. I'm not
How much
the
damage did you
DM.
do?
I did 32.
Okay, well, how much the health did it have before, Devin?
That one was like a cutoff of like the main body, so it was
Yeah, I
weaker.
know.
It started its off with 24.
Okay. Wait, it had 24 left that turn, and then he hit it for
Oh no!
32?
Oh, that turn it had 10 because you guys were somebody already hit it, but
Okay.
it started off with 24 after the
Alright.
split. And then after Matt is pudding number 1, and it's
Well,
ours. You have more.
well, I mean, I still have another attack, so I don't really know. No, I'll hang on to the ballista bolt. It seems more worthy against a vampire that can fly away. So yeah, I'll just end my turn there, unless I can like start to re-shoulder the tree. But I think I'm out of actions.
All right. And then this one is going to inch its way towards Jared. And then up next is Nick. And you kind of, well, you ready to assist him, so yeah, it's your turn now. You can use your stuff.
So like did we like drop it on the thing, or like we still holding it?
You
I assume we
guys-
like swung it down.
Yeah, we like swung it down, right?
Yeah.
If you want to
Oh,
start
yes.
relifting it, I'm right here with you.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna attempt to start re-holstering it or re-equipping it, picking it back up. I should say.
All right.
I don't know what we'd do for that, or if
Oh,
we
you'll
should-
just
roll-
you'll just
roll
do your
strength.
you'll do your strength at the other on Matt's turn.
Okay, so we'll just wait till my turn then.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Jared, it is your turn.
Moving back, shooting it again. Where's my T? There it is.
Devin, did you expect us to fight this thing?
I figured it since you guys haven't
Me.
the frogs haven't been in water. I didn't know when you guys would go about doing it though.
20, and it gets hit for 7 damage.
that thing bursts into flames and evaporates.
Rolled. PP did it.
Let's go, BB.
Lechuga also did it in less turn.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
PP needs to get some muscles on him, is all I'm saying.
PB's gonna be buff as fuck at level 5, and you're gonna not even be close to him.
Oh yeah, any melee class in D&D loses to a wizard. Like, you can be like level 16, you lose to like a level 5 wizard.
Oh look, there's 2 slimes over there.
Spawn fireball.
4 billion damage.
All right. So after Jared, it goes back to Jesse. The 2 puddings that were in front of you have been defeated. Jesse and you had realized about that door, and you fell back afterwards to get away from the pudding.
So is there any pudding left?
Yeah, the one that's forming a wall blocking our path. Who's going to get hit with a tree if he doesn't start coming towards us?
Hit with the
I'll
Pringles
mention
can.
the door to my friends.
What door?
The door on the pillar. The key unlocked the door.
Can we go in?
It wouldn't let me in.
Oh.
Wouldn't
How-
let me in. he
How deep's
said.
the door? Is there like a big room in there or something? Or...
There's a symbol on it that kind of looks like Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force if he were an angel.
Did you check the
It
back
would,
for his big crystal? Did you hit that?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you should.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Prepare an attack. How about that? Or dodge, rather.
All right. And then Matt, it's your turn.
I'm not putting down this. We've come so far. I'm not putting down this tree until all the slimes are dealt with. So I'm gonna make a. How's it go? Should I roll 2 dice? Nick rolls 1.
Yeah.
This thing.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right,
roll.
that's a 22. Let's see if I crit. So close. So I rolled a 22 on the strength check.
Big Zula.
I wrote a crit.
Nat 20.
You guys, with no hesitation, get this tree hoisted up. No problem.
Big old tree.
How's movement gonna work? Is it half since there's 2 of us lifting it, or do we just move my full movement?
I would imagine it's half because
Yeah.
we're
So
also
it-
lifting it.
So
too.
what's
You
your guys?
got
Both of your
a
guys is both of your guys' movement both 30.
Yeah.
Mine's 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you
Mine's
guys can
40
only,
at level
you guys would only be, since you guys are half, you guys would only be able to move 30.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, so, I'll look at Nick. I'll look at the slime. I'll look back at Nick. I'll look at the locket. I'll look at Nick. I'll look at the slime. We're hitting this thing with the tree, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. And I move 30 feet towards the tree, ping wherever that is, because there's no indicator.
Yeah.
Tree? Oh. 50 feet. Yeah.
Assume it's like, or 30.
Probably
I
like
assume it's
halfway
It
there.
looks dog shit for distance.
Yeah, I mean this map is it's got no grid, I would imagine like to the other side of the pillar at least.
Tree's
Take up
coming with
the
us.
Oh no!
All right. And
Well,
then
Devin, I found my counterplay to your counterplay to me is just start picking up the biggest thing in the environment I can feasibly carry.
We're just gonna have Devin's gonna put us in a desert next session. You're gonna
It would be nothing. I'll start picking up fucking clumps of sand and throwing them. I don't care.
pocket sand.
Channel my inner Dale Gribble.
I need a magic bottle of water is what I need.
All right. Up next would be Nick, but he's already doing stuff with Matt. Jared, it's your turn.
Where am I? Am I 120 feet away from this motherfucker?
So this would be 30 right here.
Oh,
Well,
definitely.
on the other side.
You think I can see him from there, or am I obstructed?
You can see him.
Okay. We're just the same old reliable. Oh, goddamn Pringles can, bitch. A 9 plus 5. Yeah, that number. 14. It's probably. I think like a 2 hit this guy at one point. And he takes 7. Wait, was that?
Oh, was your
Oh,
attack roll?
dice.
Do you roll at least a 7 attack?
No, not for the attack. The
Does
attack
this got an
was-
AC of 7?
Yeah.
I think it was above 7. I don't remember what it was. If I'm being honest. Who's my D10? Where'd it go? Yeah. For 7 damage on this one.
7 damage. Okay.
Fire damage. So it's full.
I'll use. Alright. And then we're back to Jesse.
Well, nothing's really changed, has it?
We got
Oh,
another
yeah.
slime to fight. You can join the tree squad.
Yeah, add your fucking strength to the big roll.
Are we group swinging this tree?
I mean, me and Nick have been, yeah.
I guess I might as well help. Where are you?
Conventional
you guys are in this
weapons
tree?
don't work. Yeah, wherever
Yeah.
the big tree is.
I don't know where my piece went. Alright, well, I guess I'll move over there.
Alright.
I'll grab the tree with you guys.
Right. Now there's 3 of you holding the tree. We do all the rolls on Matt's turn since he initiated this tree movement. Matt, it is your turn. So Jesse has been added on to your efforts with the tree.
yeah.
So add Jesse's movement to your guys' movement and divide it by 2.
Alright, so we're at 110 divided by
So
2. What is
55.
that? 55.
55, and then all of you when you go to
We
roll
definitely
damage.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely. I assume this tree is like at least 40 feet long.
Yeah, you're definitely more than within range to get to it.
I want to move the minimum to my maximum effective range. I don't want to get any closer than I have to.
You
We'll
can
say
get-
like about
yeah,
here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we all roll.
And then all of you roll strength to swing the tree, and then I guess Matt's your roll would be the attack roll.
Mine's 15.
I rolled an 18 plus 4, so 22.
Jesse, roll a strength for me.
Is it a save or check?
Check.
Check.
That's gonna be 14.
All right. So you guys are able to swing the tree. Matt, roll the attack.
I roll a d20 to hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Nat 20.
All right. Roll damage. It's gonna be 4d12s, and it's with all of your guys' strength modifiers.
Since I crit, do I get my multi attack?
Since you crit, your damage has a chance to explode. Is what we're doing.
That's never gonna happen. You're out of your mind.
You have 4d12s to roll right now. All you gotta do is roll a 12.
Oh, so if I roll 112, I get to do it again.
If you roll 1d12, you get to roll that one specific dice over again. So that makes it 5 d12s.
What does the d12 look like? It's this one,
Chances.
right?
Yeah, that's
Well, I rolled a 12. So
Alright.
let's say rolling the second. So 12 plus plus
6.
9.
Oh,
That's a 9. Plus 2.
23,
Plus 11.
33,
And then
34,
roll again.
Plus 10.
44.
And then roll all of your.
And
And then add
then we
strength
add all
mod-
our strength modifiers. So it's plus 8 plus Jesse's strength. 44 plus 8 is 52 plus Jesse, your strength.
There's 14.
Huh?
There's 14.
Your strength is 14?
Oh. But we're calculating my entire strength?
No, your modifier.
3.
55
So,
in total.
55 total damage.
You
Devin
Ness.
is regretting us picking up the tree.
You Ness home run derby this fucking
Dude,
black
that's
pudding.
what I'm talking about. That's definitely beginning.
And it goes flying out of the field and turns into a star in the background.
Fucking rolled.
PK tree, PK tree. See, Lucas finally found the bigger fucking branch in the woods.
Like, get a bigger stick, Lucas.
Yeah.
Check the story channel.
Yeah, it makes that sound effect when you hit it. All right, and you guys feel safe right now.
All right. Well,
Dog.
if I had to put my health back into a number, it would be 3 again. So,
Well, we're not doing this again, old man. I need my damn water.
is there any water left in like
Well, the water
pit
was a prank.
where
The water was an entire prank.
there's like nothing left? There's not like the little puddle at the bottom of the pit
There-
where the lake would be.
There's nothing. It was all black pudding.
Oh, cool. Listen, what now?
We need water.
So, all the pudding has been defeated.
Also, I guess I'll climb up to the top and get the keys since Jesse, I guess, didn't say he did it. Mikey, I'm coming down.
All right. And you guys feeling very confident in your skills of fighting so far.
I'm not very
Eh.
confident. I'm at 3 HP with a broken fucking battle axe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, no.
permanent. That's permanently like that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm throwing it into the woods and pulling out my other battle axe or other great axe.
Can I check out what Jesse was talking about the obelisk?
Did Jesse relay that to you, or I think he said that
He
to
told
Jared.
me. You don't know about that shit, bitch.
Okay. Never mind. Then I thought I told kind of hollered.
I guess we just keep going forward. I don't know. Okay. I'll go forward. Oh, I don't know where I went. Went to the abyss.
Are we re-shouldering the tree, or is it expended its usefulness?
It's expended. It's broken. It's fucked up by now. We shoved it into 2 fucking slimes. It's probably melted beyond belief. It's not worth it.
Seemed pretty worth it to me, but
You know, it seems pretty worth it, but I imagine Devin did not expect us to pick up a fucking tree and just swing it at this motherfucker, so we're just gonna leave it here. and-
Well, look, that's Devin's fault for trying to subvert me. I saw the big tree laying there, and I said,
Yeah, listen, it's fine one time, but I'm not about to have the next encounter be balanced around us having a fucking tree. So
Well, there's no way ever to get that one because it was a monster. It
let's-
wasn't
let's-
rooted.
let's put
Jesse,
it down.
do
Let's go.
do you want to tell us about the obelisk, or did you only tell Jared and we just keep moving?
Motherfucker, that's metagame. We're moving.
Moving
I
in.
already told Jared.
Also, Devin, was that the like running water that I heard?
Yeah, you heard it sloshing around.
Okay, I just
Literally, we were lied to.
yeah. I wanted to listen specifically for running water, and I found black fucking pudding. A really big one,
Yes,
actually.
he got bone finger. He
guess
lost the
we-
right finger and he got bone
I
finger.
wonder what the passive perception score would be to see that this is literally a tsunami of black sludge rather than water.
All I
I
know
asked
is-
you if you wanted to do the fluoride check, and you said yeah.
Kevin fully expected us to run away from that thing, so we're gonna get that
Yeah,
big
motherfucker.
XP.
I'm killing everything.
Those things are not high CR by any means. That was like a
Yeah, but you literally spawned a fucking colossus of black pudding.
yeah, but
Like
it's
goblins are also pretty low CR, but what if the goblin was the size of the Empire State Building? Would I want to fight it? Probably not. What if there was 1,000 goblins? Would I want to fight that? Probably fucking not.
I'm about to collect that XP paycheck for the tree strats. Devin wasn't
Okay,
ready.
that was my idea, motherfucker.
Collect
Up a
level
tree?
5.
Jared gets
yeah,
an extra 500 XP from tree
I said to do
idea.
that at the beginning.
I'm about to collect level 5, that's all I'm saying.
That's
Alright, so I'm
true.
gonna move to the next fog of war and then I disappear.
Alright, so
Yeah, I
you guys
guess-
just all aimlessly
I mean,
running into the fog of war.
No, we should
not-
walk.
Yeah, I was just saying we're not
Walk as a
sprinting, but yeah, we're
I
moving.
mean, I'm low HP, but we literally don't have time for Jared to get fucking exhausted and die. So
Everybody piss on Jared until he fucking regrets playing a grung.
So you guys just all moving forwards then? That's what we're doing?
I suppose
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, like, rations doesn't come with water, does it?
No.
I mean,
He
that's
needs
why
to
I
be
was-
he needs to be submerged in water is what it says.
That's why I was looking for like a vessel in the house. I was just gonna expend like say 6 days worth of rations of water to like fill it up so I could sleep in it, but I couldn't find anything.
Alright, so you guys get to the gate here. And let me remember how to turn Fog of War off.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
now there's actually 6 of those in here.
Well, there's a bunch of ghouls in there. Say vampire spawn, so we're about to hit them with this 1-2 stakeroo.
1-2 stickaroo.
I'm about to hit him with a sit in the back and AFK because I have 3 HP yet again. It's
And-
crazy that I've been at 3 HP twice this session.
and Jared's character has gone into the void for sure, because I don't know where the fuck he went.
I threw him over here somewhere. I don't know where the fuck. Oh, here he is. He's up here.
Alright.
Jeez.
So who's leading the way into the gate?
Yeah, I
Matt.
suppose.
You never said you lit your blue torch.
Yeah, I
did.
did at the very beginning. But I assume
Well-
it's been discarded by now,
you
so let's
fucking
just
threw it on the ground and picked up a big tree and hit 2 slimes. Obviously not that one.
You know,
So
that's
that
obviously a good trade. That is a great trade-off, and I'll take that every day of the week.
That's true. So we don't have a torch anymore. Fuck the torch.
I mean, I think I have torches in my backpack, but not the blue one like you did.
Yeah, who cares about the fucking purple torch?
Do I have anything? Let me check.
So, as you try and get through the gate, I'm gonna need you guys to roll like a roll like stealth, because the gate is like busted open. It's not like
Yeah,
it's
Explorer's pack has 10 torches in it.
Got 5.
all right. Latuga, since you're going through, you're kind of making quite a bit of noise going through this gate.
I shoulder ram it open.
Yeah, it makes a lot of fucking noise as you run through, and as you're
Everyone else is quieter in comparison.
16.
as you're trying to get
Plus.
through, you hear a lot of movement nearby.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. The rest of you guys all make it through very quietly, but Lachuga unfortunately threw it for you guys.
Man, who let this fucking big idiot run first?
He's the guy with
You.
the torch and the most HP.
No, he didn't have a motherfucking torch.
Oh, he's the guy with the most HP.
Look, all I'm saying was the lock was a little bit rusty, okay? I need to
I'm
apply
saying
some
is-
elbow grease, literally,
saying
to the
is-
fucking door.
All I'm saying is, I would have gone first. I got 2 broken arms and a broken leg. So,
Well,
Like
Oh,
glass
no.
bones and paper skin.
yeah, I got glass bones and paper skin right now.
Chelsea, isn't Jesse still full health?
Yes, but
Roughly.
Don't you have like armor on top of that or whatever?
No.
Bro.
All right. We're gonna be rolling initiative once again.
Ooh, endless combat.
Also, my stealth.
Woo! I rolled a 5 again.
I was gonna say, Devin, dude, didn't you need to like go to sleep early tonight or something?
I
Set
can go. I
by
can.
12.
I can stay up to like
12:30.
midnight.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Look, dude, we're gonna
Is that
run some more
5?
vampire.
Is that
That's
5?
fine.
Is that your?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
That's 5 plus my stats.
Okay. I was
Unless
asking
you
if that
let
was still
me-
your initiative. I was asking if that was your initiative. I didn't know if that was from earlier.
Wait, do you add you don't add proficiency? You had just dex and initiative, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you had Dex?
Yeah, your initiative. You had your dex.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Good one.
Maybe listen forehead.
Jesse, Jared, Nick. What's your
+1 if you're asking me.
No, I'm asking Matt. What's your Dex mod?
+2.
Is it +2? Okay. Here's initiative, boys.
Didn't even get the chance to loot the fucking Black Pudding Lake.
They're still sitting there.
You should have said something.
Yeah,
I
bro, you
answered
want to go
your-
dive in the mud? Like, whatever.
Could be weapons down there, man.
There could be weapons.
Could be
All
my
right.
fat fucking balls down there, too.
Could be.
All right, get all you guys on the inside of the gate, please.
Yeah.
With Matt in the front, since he's the one that ran in front.
Frankenberry and
I would probably be right behind him,
All right.
even with low HP.
So up first is Spawn 1, and it is running at you, Jared, since you're on the side. And it is going to make 2 attacks at you.
I dodge because I'm epic.
Does a 20...
yes.
And does a...
Why does every DM do this? Like, oh, it does a 47.
Yes, they both
Yeah.
hit.
Alright, Jared. Jared, you're going to take 6 piercing damage.
Oh,
And then
For the
an
necrotic damage.
additional 7 necrotic damage. And then...
Necrotic.
And then you'll take... That's the bite.
Even
Do you need to make like
And-
a con save on the bite as well?
No, it's so the way the bite works is if you hit 0 hit points from the bite, you turn.
Okay.
And then take an additional 8 piercing, or 8 slashing, my bad, from the claws.
So what am I taking? 6 piercing, 8 necrotic, and
You're dead.
You're taking 20 damage.
You're knocked.
6,
Oh my
17, so 13 plus 8 is 20, 13 plus 8 is what, 21? Yeah, 21.
21?
dead.
You're knocked.
No, I got 2 HP.
Pog.
Pog.
So we got Captain 2 and Captain 3 HP. So
Yeah, pretty much. That's real fucking epic. Do I
All
like?
right.
Do the types of damages like matter for like?
If you have
It-
if you have
it's-
if you have resistances and stuff like
yeah,
that.
you don't have any, but like For me,
I'm
I have
resistant to the cold, and Nick's resistant to everything that isn't magical when he's raging.
I'm resistant. Yeah, I'm resistant to any like physical
Alright.
damage.
Well, get this thing away from me now.
Get it away. And then this is number 2, yeah. Number 2 is going to move, and it's going to get to about here. And then it is Jesse's turn.
Okay.
Take him, John.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 that we can see so far. I'm gonna just walk straight up to this one in front of PP the Frog. Attempt to stab.
Oh,
All right.
You get.
I assume a 14 does not hit.
It does not.
Well, I'm not even gonna bother swinging at it. I will step. I'll tank some damage if necessary. I will. That's it.
All right. After Jesse is Jared.
If I move, is this thing gonna kill me?
You can
You have to
disengage.
use an action to disengage, and then you're chilling.
But can I
Yeah.
use an extra action then?
no.
You have to use your full action to disengage.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. I guess I have to do that because I was gonna go up here, but I can't do that yet.
Well,
Well, you can use
Yeah.
your movement still, but you just
yeah.
can't.
You'll take an attack of opportunity if you move out of range.
So I can disengage and go up here.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you
Oh.
disengage and then move
Alright.
your.
I'm gonna use my climbing to get up here,
All right.
and that's the end of my turn. Because I assume
Alright.
I can't drink my potion yet, can I?
Oh,
No.
that's.
Well,
Is-
that's up to them, I
Is
guess.
drinking a potion an action or is it a bonus action?
I believe it's considered an action from that sheet that we
Probably.
have.
Then yeah.
Then yeah, it's the end of your turn.
Use an object is considered an action, yeah.
Boys up.
All right. After Jared is Nick.
Um.
I'll give you
Fuck.
CPR if you go down.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much I could do other than I'm gonna run up to the one that Jesse's near and try to stake it in the heart.
Right.
Don't fail me now, dice.
1.
It's
Vampire
not.
gonna say,
It's proficiency plus dex, right?
if you're proficient with improvised weapons,
I am not.
So it's just
So-
dex.
So 15.
That hits.
All right, cool. And then
And
it's a
roll d6, yep.
Did not grab it. Go on the Pringles can, ugly. 5 plus, I assume, dex
Yep.
for damage.
Yep.
So 6.
All right. You hit it for 6. Oh, I think, no, it's slashing, I believe. Yeah, pull the sheet back up.
piercing, I assume.
Yeah, it's
It's
piercing. I'm
stabbing.
trying to stake it through the heart.
Yeah, it's resistant, so it takes 3 damage, but it is paralyzed.
Okay. And it's the one that's next to Jesse.
Yep.
In case that wasn't clear.
So it falls over, and it takes 3 damage.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Up next is number 3, and it is moving.
Things don't move for shit.
It got stuck on the fucking whatever this is.
Dude tripped on a rock, rolled dex
Yeah.
save.
Yeah. And that is the end of its turn, and now it is your turn, Matt.
Can I see the other two running at us through the fog?
Yeah.
Alright, if that's the case, I'm gonna move to the one closest to the group and attempt to grapple it.
All right.
A 13 does not hit, so I'm gonna use my second attack roll to attempt to grapple it. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, so since I landed a grapple, I'm going to attempt a strike with my stake
Okay.
to stake it in the heart. I miss. It's grapple. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. And then spawn number 1. It starts to fade to dust. And then now it's number 2's turn, and it is going to attempt to break free.
So it's got to beat a. It ain't beating me. I rolled a 21, but I want to see if I crit. Hold on, I'm gonna hit the wall. I'm gonna roll again. That makes my own rolls. I also get a 21. So yeah, it's grappled.
Yes, it's still grappled. Okay. And then Jesse, it is your turn.
I was just stab the nearest one.
So this
one's
one's
turning to
fading.
dust.
This one's turning to dust. This one is
Yeah.
grappled.
I'll walk up to this one actually instead. Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Right.
Well, that definitely doesn't hit, so never mind. I'm not gonna bother swinging on it.
All right.
I'll just end my turn.
Up next is Jared.
I'm gonna firebolt this one.
Which one?
The one next to Jesse.
Next to Jesse. All right. Roll to attack.
$14.
14 does not hit.
Oh shit.
AC
Oh.
of 15. Meh.
Well, guess I'm done.
All right. Nick, it is your turn.
Damn, already?
Yep.
So is the one in front of me like turning
It's
to
go.
dust,
Yep.
or is it just gone already?
It started turning to dust at the beginning of this turn, so it's gone pretty much.
Okay.
You're getting the
Then
head. You
I
can try to hit the one
will.
I have grappled.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna move to the one that you guys grappled. I don't have any more stakes because I left the one in that. I'm just gonna swing at it with the battle axe, I guess.
All right.
With the good battle axe that I have. Because I threw the other one in the fucking woods.
Should have kept it as a throwing weapon.
16.
That hits. No damage.
Cool.
Or have you just decided that stakes are one-hit kills, Devin?
A
I mean, they've kind of always been. I sped up the
15.
process instead of you guys sitting and beating the shit out of it while it's stuck on the ground.
15 slashing damage.
15 slashing, it's halved. So it takes 8.
Second attack.
I don't have one. I'm still level 4.
Oh, that's right.
So that's the end of my turn.
Alright. And then is number 3, and it's going to attack you, Jesse, with a bite and a claw attack. This is its bite.
But you neglected to realize Jesse ready to dodge 4 turns ago.
9 plus 6.
No.
Alright. And this is a clause.
Fine.
That does not hit. Alright. And then that is the end of its turn, and we are at Matt.
All right. I'm just gonna start like shanking this thing. I'm gonna make one stake attack and see if it lands, and if that doesn't land, I'm repeating the motion. 19.
That hits.
All right. So if that one's staked, then I'm gonna immediately move to the one in front of Jesse.
That's not your piece.
Spirit. That is also you are correct. So I'm gonna move to this one, and I'm gonna roll to grapple it. Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
All right. So since I have it grappled, so many options, so little difference. I'm going to roll to sleeper hold it.
Alright. Does it get a con
let me read
save or
what that
something?
does. So no, it's just a strike, so it's an attack, and if it hits, it falls asleep until its next turn. $19 hit.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, Sleeping Beauty.
Sleep.
Alright. And then if that's the end of your turn, this one is
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
this one is dead. This one was also staked. It is dead. And then we'd be at Jesse.
My turn.
Yep.
I'll attack it.
Sleep.
It's asleep, so you have advantage.
Is it staked?
No.
No, I didn't have a stake, so I choked it out. The next best thing.
Let me just let me stake it with advantage with my stick of staking.
These vampires really wanted the beef, but they just,
15.
we called them lacking.
15
Is that how much?
hit?
Yeah, 15 hits.
Well, I gotta roll to see if a crit. Okay, not a crit, but very high. All right, cool. So I'm gonna roll damage then to the chest. It's gonna be the fuck is that? 10.
10 damage.
Yeah.
And you hit it with a stake, and it is slowly beginning to turn to dust.
Sounds good to me.
And you guys have now cleared out another section of vampires.
All right.
Easy.
I go back to get my steak.
Same.
Alright.
Loot the corpses. Oh, they're all dust. Never mind.
I've leveled up my mastery of vampires.
Yeah, you know how Edward has like a shotgun mastery of like 4 million?
Yeah. My weapon mastery has gone up.
Alright, so what are you guys gonna do?
Fucking need some water.
Perception
so I gotta
check.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jared is crazy, fucking exhausted. 2 of you are really hurt. And
What do I see with a 14?
with a 14, you can see this crypt that is in the back over here. And you can see this really odd looking tree.
I'll go up to inspect the tree. Can I make a separate perception check on the tree?
Are you going up to like exactly up to the tree, or are you doing it from where you were standing?
Yeah, I'm going up. I'm going up to it to examine it.
Alright,
Let me guess. Roll initiative.
Got up, doggy.
I rolled a nat 20 on the check, so you know.
On the what?
I said I rolled a nat 20 on my check, so
Well, your check was perception.
to intimidate.
I thought you said you were looking to see what the tree was.
You know, intimidating. I'm giving it the rock eyebrow.
So it's as you go to look at closer at it, you're going to see a branch swing at you. 17 plus 9 definitely hits. So I'm going to save you the.
Yeah, who would have guessed?
Oh, you met my AC with the first roll, so yeah.
And it then is going to make an additional 3 attacks as well.
So I think
All right.
Matt actually put on 8 pieces of plate armor before he went up to the tree.
I pulled a steel plate armor out of my backpack and then signed the hand sign for substitution jutsu, and I teleport away.
Well, while you
So,
were pissing, Jared used duplicate on your
Yep.
on your
So
plate armor.
that definitely
I
hits.
rolled a 19 on the dex save to do substitution jutsu, so I succeeded.
8 plus 9 is 17. That hits, right?
Does it hit me?
It's hitting
No, it's
Matt.
Whatever the highest damage is, I want to use my stone's endurance on, so roll your damage.
I got one more attack to roll. So have all 3 hits so far? The plus 9 to the. Okay. And then this is the last attack.
If it rolls a nat 1, you take one of those attacks away. Hits. All 4 hit.
All
Roll
right.
your damage.
So you would take 2. Where is it at? It's that one. So 16. Another 16.
Okay, so I'm like half of the way to dead.
And then.
Let me open the calculator for this. So we got
that's 32 right there.
16 plus.
And then add 18 because it's 2 9s.
Oh my god!
All right, so it's 50 total.
Yeah, and make a DC 15 Dex save.
I beat it.
Okay, so you're not
All right,
grappled.
so I'm going to use Stone's Endurance to roll a d12 and subtract that from one of the 16 attack rolls.
Okay.
Um.
So it's 32 plus 18, so that's 50. So whatever 50 minus whatever you roll.
Well, yeah. I need to do this because I only have 49 HP.
Damn, you have more than me. What the fuck am I tanking?
Look, I don't get my taunt. I don't get a taunt until level 6.
I mean, you just kind of yell like, "Hey, idiot!" at the enemy, and it just kind of works.
Okay, so this is a d20, right? Bam, 12.
Alright,
So I'm
so-
taking 12 off one of those 16s.
So it's 38 damage.
38, 49 minus 38. I still got the calculator pulled up.
49 minus 38, it's 11.
11, baby.
Alright.
Still triple my fucking current HP. Almost quad.
Now, does this tree, is it, having seen the tree blight,
Can I grab
does this one look humanoid, or is it more like the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter?
It looks more like the tree from Kirby.
So it's sucking my cock. Well, okay, so I've now come, so I'm back to max HP.
That's not how it works. You go to like giga negative after you come.
No, you ever come? You feel rejuvenated.
No, you do not feel
great. You feel like a
Nah,
sponge.
Yeah,
You feel like me right now.
rejuvenated, then you got like bad cum.
You feel like me
Spoken
right
like
now.
a man who has had no bitches.
Listen, all I'm saying is I come hard, and like you get a little.
You sound like
little,
you're coping right now, Nick. You're literally
And then he
you're
goes,
coping at the no
"Please
bitch
cuddle
allegation.
me." Matt comes and then it becomes the little spoon immediately.
That's so fucking true.
Yeah, you ever had a bitch hold you? It feels good. You wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's fucked.
All right, time to roll initiative.
Are we fighting this thing?
Yeah,
I
but
just want
you
to
got-
back away.
Yeah, Devin, you got 20 minutes, bro. You really want to start this now, or you want to call it?
I mean, he just got disrespect slapped right there. So
Also, you couldn't
Yeah.
have had me roll a dex
Also-
save or anything to dodge this, buddy. You just said, yeah, take your max HP +1, roll initiative. Like, you don't give me any opportunity to get out of the way. I just wanted to look at it.
you got close to it and rolled the attack, and he hit you.
You're a hateful man, Devin. I feel some. You know what? I'm just gonna. Nick, I think we backtrack like 3 areas and go pick that tree back up, and then we walk back in.
So this
We-
is attacking us right now.
Yeah, it swung on me.
Oh, I mean, okay, so Jesse's literally the only one that can tank a hit from it, by the way. Because we're all like fucking 6 HP.
It's really unfortunate that 2 of your party members have missed the last 2 sessions.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, just remove them from your calculations when you're saying, yeah, this CR3 is gonna do 9d6 damage for its basic attack, and it gets 3 more. He's cut them out.
These were already in place from like 3 weeks ago. Oh damn, that's fucking unfortunate.
14. I'm just gonna.
Honestly, it's a tree. Let's just walk backwards. Hello?
That's true.
What's it gonna do?
That's what my plan was originally, but Devin said roll initiative. I was just gonna get
Matt
away
went
from
up, got
it.
his cock cum, got hit in the face, and then fucking died.
Well, if I cummed, I want to regain HP. I'm gonna roll 3 hit dice.
You lose all
Jared,
those
what did you
three-
roll for
lose
your
all-
initiative?
Oh, do I have to roll it again?
Yeah, it's a new one.
Well, this thing's in the corner. Why do we have to roll initiative? Just leave it.
That's what I'm saying.
We
Just
just
burn it down,
agree that
Jared.
we're all walking away. Like,
Yeah,
like,
this thing.
Giant tree.
I have a lot of health. This thing almost one hit me. I'm not fighting it.
19, but I'm not fighting it, so doesn't matter.
Jared, just stay atop your wall and burn this thing down. I'm tired of these motherfucking trees and this motherfucking
That's
castle.
it. We all need to group effort lift the tree, but we're gonna light one end on fire and just push that fucker in.
As it's trying to stamp out the fire on its head, we're all just pulling it out of the dirt.
All right. First is Jared.
Fucking sit here.
Let its leaves on fire.
Oh my God,
Jared, just
like,
firebolt it. This thing is if Devin says this thing is inflammable, he's lying. It's a fucking tree.
That's so
Uh,
fucking
It
true.
looks like a statue wrapped around with a tree.
let me
That's
see
true,
what
but
I
if Devin
got.
doesn't say it catches fire, we all quit the campaign on the spot.
Yeah, that's true. Goodbye. Robert would be the last remaining
I
hoe.
think I still have another
Yeah.
use of fucking. Where's it at?
Robert would be like, I'm the only man in the session. Whose turn is it?
That's true. We've gone through like fucking 4 combats. Like it
And
would have taken. Like we would have been on the first one if he
If
was
Ann
there.
and Robert were here, yeah, we'd still be back at the statue fighting the vampires. Oh, what's my
hold
again?
on.
Let me check my
Wait.
spell sheet.
Wait, my
I'm level
monitor's
1.
working.
I'm level
My
1,
monitor's not
actually.
My
Dude,
monitor's not
wait.
working. Hold
Dude,
on.
my
wait.
monitor is not
I gotta
working.
go AFK. I gotta go AFK. Hold on.
Hold
Sorry,
on, let me-
fellas. I gotta go.
Is an 8
Wait,
hit?
hold on. I gotta really immerse myself real quick.
Is an 8 hit, Devin?
Is it, is it 8 hit?
Stationary tree.
Yes, considering
does
it's
not-
a mobilized
does not
tree in
hit.
the corner, it better
My
fucking
monitor's not working.
You do not hit.
Dude, it's not working.
You do not hit, Jared.
I did not?
No, you did not.
What do you mean I did not fucking hit?
You
It has-
missed. That's what he fucking means, retard. Just because it's stationary, it doesn't mean you can fucking aim. It's not. That's the same thing.
He says he ends his turn. All right, Nick, you're up next.
I'm leaving. Like, I have 3 health. Like, it's a tree. What's it gonna do? I don't even know where we are.
Well, the tree actually is half angel, half demon, and it uproots itself and goes to heaven.
I don't know where my character
The
is.
tree actually looks like this.
There's
said it looked like
tree
the
from Soul
fucking
Calibur
Kirby
2.
tree.
I'm going back to the fucking gate and walking to the other side.
This is what the tree looks like right now.
Oh.
Oh, a house!
It uproots itself.
That is not a tree. That's a house with legs.
It definitely looks like this.
But what are you doing, Nick? Though
I'm walking to the other side of the gate and starting to drink Hennessy.
it's okay.
There's nothing else to do.
All right, and then Matt, it's your turn.
I would like to rage.
I also raged.
So you're at 3 HP. What's that gonna do?
Yeah,
so I guess
exactly.
I would use my action to disengage, and then I would move away from it 30 feet.
All right, and then
End of combat.
After that, it's Jesse.
I don't even want to fight this fucking thing, dude. Pretty sure you just walk away, right? What's the fucking worst that can happen? Does it have ranged attacks, or is it just retard tree?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna find out.
Like, I don't
Retard
fight
tree.
trees.
He goes towards the tree and it goes, "Hey Zilla."
It's gonna throw a fucking apple at me, dude. Like,
Apple falls
Where's
from
apple?
the sky. You're Isaac Newton. It's gravity. Like, whatever.
do I just go over to it, spend all my key points, and call it a fucking day? I don't know how tough this.
No,
thing is.
you don't. We just don't fight it.
Yeah, we just don't fight it.
I'm
No,
leaving.
We
it's
fought-
encasing a building. We gotta kill it and then climb the building,
It
obviously.
is not encasing the fucking building. Devin's just like, yeah, it's walking at you, but the only gif you can find.
It's walking at you. It's actually a house.
The only gif he could find was a walking house. So he's like, yeah.
All I could find was Monster House.
Is that even Monster House?
Yes.
That does not look like Monster House.
It looks like Baba Yaga's house from fucking Smite.
Yeah, it does not look like Monster House
Yeah,
even a little bit.
it came up by search monster. It came out by search Monster House. So
It's Monster House and I got this.
Oh my god, Five Nights Freddy.
Has the tree started walking yet?
it hasn't become its turn yet. It's still
Well, let's see if
Jesse's
it can
turn.
walk through walls. Let's see if it walks. through
Disappear and
walls.
fly. It's much more unique than the other guys. Look, Devin, a preteen and his ginger friend better come crash their fucking 1930s Ford Raptor into this thing. Because I ain't
Alright.
fighting it. I already fought a tree.
And his ginger friend. Oh my god.
all right. What is the range on these attacks?
Not far.
Not
enough.
us.
I left already.
Yeah, go back to our turns because this thing ain't hitting us.
Look, if there's only one thing in range, it'd start hitting itself.
All right, yeah, it can't do anything, and plus it rolled a 1 on initiative, so it's kind of fucked.
Yeah, so it's actually just gone back into the ground, and it's gone.
It
now.
turned into a sapling, and now it's really weak.
And we get
Okay,
the
so I move in on my next turn and I rip it out of the ground and now it's dead.
Next is Jared, but I imagine it seems like you guys are all retreating, so we can just end combat.
Okay, combat's over. So I learned not to explore in Devin's campaign because you get punished for all of your HP for it.
You've been attacked by a tree before. You just walk up to another tree.
Yeah, he literally said it's a like weird looking tree, and then you go, "I'm gonna walk up to it," and Evan goes, "Are you sure? Like, you really think it would be anything different?"
Yeah, I don't fucking know. It's wrapped around the big stone spire. I don't know how this thing's alive. It doesn't have like a body.
I'm just saying, Evan gave you like 2 notices of like, yeah, it's definitely not a normal tree.
Whatever,
lid.
man.
The lid.
We got 10 minutes left. What are we doing? We take another long rest and having Jared be more dry. Jared's gonna be beef jerky by the time we fight the boss in this castle.
Help me!
There's no water, man.
Dude, you should start packing water.
At some point, it's not our fault, Jared.
I'm too
Like I
tall. You guys are like gigantic.
I'll piss on you.
I'm literally 2 foot tall, motherfucker.
He
Get a
said it.
tub, like, I don't know what to
He
tell
said,
you.
he said at some point it's not our fault. Oh my god,
Like,
that's funny. And I really like your explain. You're like, he said it's a weird looking tree. He asked you, "Are you sure you approached it?" That's
Like,
fucking.
how much more obvious could it be that it's gonna be the same thing it was a session ago?
Oh, that was fucking hilarious. So what are you guys doing?
I mean, I think it's good to call it here, right?
He was like, I learned not to
Yeah, this is
explore. I
really
get punished.
uneventful right
I
here.
can't.
This is incredibly uneventful. Let's just fucking call it.
Yeah, this is gone. I can't
Call it
figure.
here.
The tree,
Oh,
it's just gonna swing at us. We're walking away because we're done fighting. We're weak.
Yeah, we're all weak. Like, it's just not
I'm
worth.
at 30, but I'm not fighting anything else anyway.
Yeah, it's like it would basically just be Jesse versus whatever else we should fucking run into.
If someone lights me on fire, I might stand a better chance.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Could you imagine BDF on fire but also swinging 8 times at something?
I mean, I can.
The fire, if anything, would make them go faster. That's how it works for muscle cars. You put the flames on it, they go faster.
Yeah. You put the
Yeah,
flame
just-
on it, put the burner.
Just you would gain an extra fucking 50 movement speed if you had fire on them.
Yeah,
Dude,
can I have
look how
plus
Peter Griffin
600
looks
million
happening.
XP this session?
All right, so we're gonna move all your guys' pieces back to the house, I assume, or where are you guys resting at?
That's the only
Uh,
safe spot, right?
Yeah,
if we're
it's our
taking a
only
long
safe
rest,
spot.
yeah,
Can
back
we,
to the
like,
house.
Putting
Can we
food-
magically explore this area and find this magical well?
You guys didn't do any. You guys just. Matt just is like, I'm going into the next area.
Well, the fucking I asked the general consensus, and they said, "Yeah, well, let's go." And by that I mean at
It's
least Nick.
because we don't have time, right?
I mean, you guys could have explored, but you guys just went straight into the next comment.
We can figure it out next time.
Or
Like,
what?
we're going back to the house.
What do you mean? Like it's all one place to explore. Like, what is a wall gonna make a difference?
I don't know, man.
If you're moving, you're exploring. I don't.
You-
There's no like. It doesn't say combat here. Like, how are we supposed to do that? How are we
I
supposed
don't
to
know.
know this is gonna be
He's reading off a script. It says
Wow.
You're
combat
right.
here.
You're
How are we
right.
supposed to know this is black pudding ocean. Like, we are
All right.
You're
We
right.
literally
You're
on the left
right.
side of the map to the right side. Of the map.
So are we long resting? I'll reset my stats. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are long
In-
rest for next session.
I mean, Jared will still have time before he hits
I'm
exhaustion level
dead.
2. No, you will literally have time. It's like every 24 hours you hit a new exhaustion or whatever.
Maybe don't
Right.
play Grung next time, buddy.
Shut up, retard.
Yeah, true. You
Alright,
literally,
enjoy
you
being
literally just
dehydrated.
picked bad gnome. Like, I'm sorry, but you just
Listen,
picked bad
I
gnome.
don't metaslave like you fucking custom third-party homebrew
Yeah,
class.
like
fucking
like
idiot.
I've ever played a
I
fucking
wanted to play.
Goliath
I had an
before.
idea I wanted to play, and I played regardless of its stats. So shut the
Playing a
fuck
Joe
up.
human
Biden says
barbarian.
nigga soda. Nigga soda! That's
Playing
what
a
I
human
think.
barbarian.
Now that's a little derivative, Nick. You
I'm
should have been a Goliath barbarian like me.
I'm like the most basic thing you could be. I could have been a fighter. That's like the only more basic you could be.
No, you're truck freak.
Crazy ass.
Crazy ass.
The fighter.
The fighter.
Truck
True.
Truck freak.
Wait, Edward's back in cardrive.com? He's home.
What do you mean?
Where did he
Like
go?
the other day.
No, he's been gone for he said chicken
No.
and then he was gone for like 4 days.
No.
Yes.
God, you guys are about to fucking be so excited. Holy shit.
Why, when we gotta fight another tree? Look,
No.
Devin,
Well,
now I know what lies ahead. I'm picking that tree back up. You cannot stop me.
You didn't pick it up when I told you. We could have killed him easier.
One shot 2 of them.
Yeah, but I told you that like fucking when we went into that fight, you should have picked it up.
It required like 4 turns of Five Nights at Freddy's to pick that goddamn tree up. Now Devin's gonna impose even more nerfs upon me.
Bro.
Because he realizes that if he throws a Tarrasque at me, I'm just gonna pick it up, and that's gonna be the end of combat.
Yeah, nice third-party class, idiot.
It's called homebrew, retard. Nice terminology.
Nice net classer.
Yeah, you're literally a Hearthstone net decker, and you still play mage,
Net
so I don't want to hear
net
it.
classer.
We're getting Brian in the campaign. So
You probably just go. I cast Warzone.
Yeah, I just hit that guy for 6 times with my AR-15, and
Hit that guy with my aim assist, and I actually didn't miss.
I'm
So
rank 1 now.
My character doesn't need to roll for attack. He just automatically hits because he has aim assist.
Alright. Y'all fellas want to move back to feet?
Yeah,
And
go over
then just shout XP?
Yeah, I'm doing XP right now. It's gonna be a moment.
Fuck you.
Welcome back. It was New York.
It's alright.
Chicken?
Chicken.
What?
Anyways, I just wasted 300 or 3 mil
On what?
on
On
Tark.
expensive